That show starts back soon. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm a man, Marcellus Wiley calling.
John David
You really want
Washington.
Melancholy Cutler to come in? Shoot, Martin Lawrence in the 90s.
All I know is
Mike Tyson.
Denzel
All his tweets
John
are
David
good.
Washington.
Eddie Murphy was being falling back in the 80s.
Richard Pryor. That's some good rock, man. Must be $1 in 2 years.
The guy that played with the rock.
We're not Raptors fans. We could care less if they win. Zorus, what are you doing?
No one in the world can tell me the Indiana Pacers are better than the Toronto Raptors. I'm just saying.
Not anymore.
Casey, you are supposed to be coach of the year. Let's talk about Drake for a minute. Drake, I have never been so disappointed
for
in one season. To be
The Toronto
Toronto. Because it's not the Dallas Cowboys.
They might have to be.
It's the Raiders.
Going from first
It's
to
the
worst.
Raiders.
It don't matter.
We still like sticking it down. Oh, that was dope. Welcome into this Saturday edition, June 29th, 2019, BSS Carolinas. I'm one of your companions, your comrades this afternoon. We just go with hosts. We're comrades up in here. B3 Exponent.
Comrades.
And to my left, of course, sitting on top of the summit, James the Summit.
The summit, what's up? It is Mo Money, Bro Problem Saturday.
And of course, sitting straight across from me, if you're watching us on video or Facebook Live, is the one and only Urban Nerd.
What's going on, everybody? You know, fun Saturday. Gonna be even fun on Sunday tomorrow.
Hell
Is
yes.
there a race tomorrow?
Hell yes. There is a race
It's
tomorrow.
a race. You can call it a race. Rat race.
There we go.
Call it what you want. But
Yeah.
let's,
I apologize for those that had to see my head.
it's all good. We love seeing your head, Rob. Not that head, but this head. Keep your eyes out the gutter.
Oh, well, it's Saturday morning, guys.
I'm
Well,
not showing that picture.
Let's go ahead and jump right on into hot sauce here.
Woohoo!
And it is the eve of the NBA free agency.
It's like Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Plus somebody for about 5 teams.
Yeah. And shit, let's go ahead and just start we'll go ahead and call him the best player in the NBA right now.
All right.
Even though he has a blown Achilles. KD declines his $31.5 million player option.
I got some breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Durant is planning to engage with Warriors, Knicks, Nets, and Clippers.
14 expected.
Yep. They've been saying that all year
Yeah.
about them.
Definitely.
So what do you think, Irv? Where does your heart say he's going?
I feel with the Knicks and Nets, they'll wait a year because they're kind of in rebuild mode.
Mm-hmm.
They still pay them max and wait for a year and hopefully recover. I feel the Warriors and Clippers might offer a little less
Mm-hmm.
just because he's hurt and they in playoff contention right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he may end up going east, I think, to be honest.
The surprising thing to me is him going to the Clippers. That's the one
You
team I
think that's surprising?
Yeah, that's surprising to me. No, I mean, dude, okay, you're not gonna play with LeBron. I get you going. Now, is Kawhi going to the Clippers? That's a different story. Him and Kawhi say, all right, let's go to LA, but let's take the Clippers. Then
Yeah.
that's a different story. But the whole story is he's going to Brooklyn, man. Come on. Y'all stop.
Yeah, I think
He's going
Brooklyn-
to the Nets because him and Kyrie's already talked about it. Listen, Kyrie's told us that take a year off, come back. I'll take care of this year.
You beat
Next
the
year
East.
you come back.
Just Kyrie can take you to the 4th, 5th seed. With
Well,
the
if they
team
keep the team they have, you get rid
They
of
were a
D'Angelo.
6 seed with Russell.
And they fought. Who they played the first
They
round?
played
Philadelphia.
yeah,
To 6 games, right?
6 games.
Yeah,
They were
played
competitive
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
of the series.
Jared Dudley.
Yeah. Ben Simmons and Jared Dudley. Who thought that'd be the highlight of the
So,
playoff series?
you guys don't believe that the Warriors are going to say 5 years, 221 million? Just go ahead and put it out there at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
I think they are too. But
What, the Max?
The max
they
contract.
played
They're
5
going
years,
to.
190. But
But do you trust him? Do you trust the Warriors anymore? Do you trust the team doctors? I don't
I
think
don't.
they do.
I know
And,
they do.
dude, come on. Him and Kyrie's been talking about this for half a year.
yeah. And I feel with the whole Iguodala interview on the Purpose Club didn't help either.
Yeah.
When he said his knee was, what, he said his knee was broke.
Broken, tore or something. Something was wrong with him.
It called it a bruise. Go back and play.
And he was like, I'm not right. I'm not right.
No, you are. Go play.
But then there's a contradiction story for him because he was like, oh, we have a great medical staff. So
Yeah.
which way can we lean with Iguodala?
I don't believe
Hey, that man they built that stadium with, make us better doctors.
anybody that's trying to sell a book, don't trust.
Huh?
If they trying to sell a book, don't trust.
Yeah.
Just like the woman running for president, don't trust her. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you don't trust. It's like don't trust their politics.
Okay.
You know.
If you were Kevin Durant,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do?
Take the most money possible, sit a year.
I would say the Warriors because it's the best situation.
But you just said you don't trust the medical staff.
But that's the money. That's the money. And you know Steph has got this team for a year, or at least until Clay comes back. You still got Draymond. You go to Brooklyn, you're looking, who knows? Kyrie might blow that place up in Brooklyn. He blew up the Celtics.
Well, he really didn't blow him up. He just left.
Well, the Nets, there's a report out there from Wojnarowski, the Nets are going to make a qualifying offer to D'Angelo Russell.
So now you have to match the offer now.
So they're going to match whoever offers him money. They already put it out there. So is Kyrie still the play for Brooklyn?
I think now Kyrie's looking at the Lakers.
Lakers
because,
bound. I think Lakers are bust.
Yeah.
But the Lakers, I was ready to come in here this morning and say, there's a 99% chance Kawhi Leonard is not going to Lakers. He's just
no way,
entertaining. But now I'm like, it's a 50-50 chance. He's looking at it like, you know what? If I go play with LeBron and AD, that's less on me to have to do every night. And then, LeBron is at the tail end of his career. So it's going to be AD and Kawhi.
But why not sign
for multiple seasons?
Why not do a 2-year deal? Why not do a player option for the next 2 years?
And who's to say he won't do that?
Yeah.
But no, you don't go to LA. If you want to go to LA to play with Anthony Davis, stay in Toronto for a year, then go to the Lakers next year.
Yeah, but
why do it this year? It does not work with him, LeBron, and AD. It's not because they don't have shooters around. Who they're going to sign to shoot?
You can get Kyle Kuzma. You can bring in Seth Curry. You can bring in shooters to help space. You can grab J.R. Smith at the house. He can still space the floor.
Kyrie said J.R. wants to sign with them.
Right. Oh my God. Listen, Damian Jones wants to come out of retirement to play with
James Jones might quit 50 Sun general manager job.
But no, you're talking about Kuzma. Kuzma's a good player, but he's not a pure shooter. He's a slasher. Yeah. He can score, but he's not a J.J. Redick that can fill up the nets when he wide open shots. To me, I just watch Clay. I'm telling you, Lakers fits Clay Thompson, man.
That'd be a match made in
That is the perfect fit for LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
Because he's a good defender and he's open. You know how many open shots he'll get?
Yeah, and I feel with Kawhi going to the Lakers, it'll be no space on the floor. It'll just be a bunch of guys in the middle. Ain't no point. Who's gonna bring the ball up?
Exactly.
LeBron James. Isn't he the default point guard anyway?
True.
Here's the interesting thing I want to ask you guys, because I heard it yesterday, and they said, is LeBron James going to alter his playing style?
He's going to have to.
We go through this every year with him.
Go ahead, please.
We go through this every year. So do it this year with Kuzma and Ingram, and he didn't. He'll do it for 10 games, and they go 5-5 or something, then he's going to change back to.
But when you bring in someone like Kawhi Leonard, you know the talent you're bringing in. You aren't willing to bend. He's already given up his number. He gave up 23.
Oh my God! Oh, poor LeBron. LeBron James to give up something.
He's bending.
He's bending, guys. It's kind of growing.
And he's probably the best player to play with since Kyrie.
And plus, he wants to try to make it to play at least 1 year with Bronny James. So that's another way to extend your career.
That's another thing with Kawhi. All right, listen. He said he's going to play with his son. He ain't leaving until he's 40. All right, who knows where that's going to be?
And if his son gonna be that good,
right? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be like LaMelo Ball. I'm gonna sign you. You're playing with the Lakers no matter what. I bet you it's in his contract. You're drafting my son.
And when they make Lakers front offices, you may be right.
Right. But I'm just saying, you sit here saying he's gonna give up. Dude, he has never changed his game style. Never. For any of the players he's played with.
No, I would say in Miami, his first go around with Miami, he had to.
When?
With Dwayne Wade.
When?
Because
What did he give up? He still brought the ball up.
he deferred
To who?
Dwayne Wade.
No, he didn't. And then
did.
Dwayne Wade was like, here, no, I'm not doing this.
Please take the reins.
Like Wade
This
should have won MVP that first
But like,
finals.
I agree.
Kawhi Leonard is used to playing with like aging superstars and not getting all the attention.
But
When he was in
there's-
San Antonio, he was with the
Third
aging
option.
superstars.
But there's a big difference between LeBron James and the San Antonio Spurs stars they had. LeBron James is a better player than those were.
Yeah.
And Tim Duncan was a more unselfish player. Tony Parker, unselfish. Manu, unselfish. LeBron is about LeBron and his brand.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, you can't say that he's a great player, but man, he is no way that he's not trying to, build his brand and be better. I just can't see Kawhi going to the Lakers. For the love of God, I hope he doesn't.
I'm on the fence. It's 50-50 for me.
He might be trying to get more money out of everybody else
Right.
too, though.
True that. And I mean, if he does a 2-year deal or with a player option after next year, if he hates playing with Braun, he can get out.
Yeah,
If he's like, you know what, this is working. Then next year, the second year, the option, I opt out. I'm a free agent again. I can sign a new 5-year, $240+ million deal with the Lakers.
But I feel with that Lakers front office, you do want to deal with that with Magic coming out. You want to meet with Magic. You can't meet with Magic.
You can meet with Magic at Magic's house.
You can't meet with
You
the
can't meet him with the Lakers organization.
I kind of feel it's like a smoke screen, so teams can offer him like, hey, no,
Yeah.
we don't need him to
They
go
try to
there.
help each other.
That's what I'm kind
Like,
of.
I'm gonna talk to the Lakers. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the Lakers. I want you to make.
That's like I feel with that situation. Yeah,
All right, so KD
I'll go Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Or New York.
KD goes.
I've been leaning Brooklyn. I can't. I wish he'd go to New York just because they need something in New York.
Who wants to play for James Dolan? You think the Lakers situation's bad? The ownership in New York is awful.
No.
James Dolan is the worst.
I think one more city worse than that, but
Yeah,
The
and
Hornets.
we're sitting in it.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and say he's going to Brooklyn.
I'm saying he stays with the Warriors. 5 years, $221 million. He take that super
Because
max.
he can't do that 1 year play option no more. Because
It's time. It's time
Yeah.
to take that long term deal. I'll say he stays with the Warriors.
So one thing I want to mention, I got a couple of stories that
Mhm.
to share. Our experts predict where ESPN predicts where they're going. Warriors for KD. Klay Thompson stays with the Warriors, 100% chance. Kawhi, Toronto is the best chance. Kyrie with the Nets. Wow, 96%. The Knicks have a 3.3% chance.
Loves the Knicks.
Kimba, 53%. The Hornets, 16%.
what was
Celtics.
made?
This was before that.
Okay.
Al Horford,
All right.
Dallas Mavs, and then the Clippers.
Al Horford to the Mavs makes sense for me. It makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
because Porzingis can play the 4.
46%. Butler and Harris signs with the Sixers.
Philadelphia.
We haven't got to Butler yet. Here's where I think he'll go. Only Harris is 26%. Only Butler's 23%. Who is the next free agent target? The best, Chris Middleton at 30%. Then D'Angelo, Malcolm Brogdon, DeMarcus Cousins, and KP. And KP, from what I hear, is already getting the supermax
From
from
Mavericks.
Dallas.
They traded first
They
round
traded
pick.
for him to give him the money. So
Dear Knicks, please do not sign DeMarcus Cousins to a big contract.
They are, because you said it. He's in the atmosphere now.
all right,
So,
let's move forward to our city, Kemba Walker. We were just talking to him a little bit. 53% chance to sign with Charlotte.
Divided by 2 now.
Right. Let's drop that 53. Let's flip that number to maybe 35. 3.5%
Yeah.
chance that he resigns with Charlotte. What do y'all think of the situation? What should Kemba do?
I feel we're screwed either way. We sign him or don't sign him. So go ahead and get your ring. What's $20 million difference to a playoff team to
An 8 seed when you
Max.
have a chance to be a 1 seed, 1
Yeah.
2 seed in Boston.
yeah? Because the rumor's true. They offered him 5 years, 160. Hornets did.
That's it.
That's a rumor. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Boston offered 4 years, 140.
right?
Let's do the math.
Need up the money.
Yeah, we can let him play with Boston. He ain't gotta worry about everyday fighting and stuff. He can just, you know.
And it's a little better fit too because he's still like a ball dominant guard that needs the ball to score, but he is willing to give it up more. And it isn't gonna be like Kyrie where I have to be the man. This is my team. No, this is a team that we gonna form together and we're gonna come together like Voltron.
You can remember when Boston lost Kyrie for injuries, they were played better without him, in my opinion. And I feel with Kemba, he'll fit better with Boston. Tatum, you got Dylan Brown there slashing. Can you watch our Hornets play last year with Kemba? He looked a little off, like Kemba take the ball, get out of the way, everybody.
Pretty much. Let's stand around. You know Nick Batum doesn't want to shoot.
Yeah.
You know Kid Gilchrist doesn't want to shoot.
It's like with that pickup ball, you know, one guy can score all the points. Everybody giving the ball.
Your team, I can't play that well. Let me be on your team.
Yeah, everybody just got in the way. Like, all right. Everybody's got in the way pretty much. That's how I feel about that. Yeah.
So, I hate to see him go, but if we knew we weren't going to try to give him the Supermax or re-sign him, we should have traded him. We should have traded him mid-season right after the All-Star game. He represented the city, great for us, brought a little smile to our face. Okay, Kimball, let's move on from it.
Yeah. Like, you know, a lot of teams want him. Like, Dallas
wanted him. Indiana wants him. Boston want him.
I'm pretty sure we got a spot in Phoenix for him.
Phoenix want him. The Lakers wanted him at one point.
But I really think he wants to say East because he go to West, the point guard out there. He in trouble.
He ain't making the All-Star team. The guards out in the West.
He probably a sixth best point guard out there at best.
Right? He might be on where De'Aaron Fox is right now because De'Aaron Fox is
De'Aaron Fox is
super right now, man. He's climbed up my ladder a lot.
Speaking of teams, you know they got $53 million under the cap now. They got money like
but they talking about reworking a deal with Barnes for like 4 years.
$90 million. He want max. They ain't happening.
Ain't nobody giving you another max deal.
Well, they go out to Harvard too. They lost Cauley Stein.
Oh, that's right.
So they want to go out to Harvard too.
Cauley Stein might go to New York.
You know what? That's be a drone drain 2.0.
You know what? Willie Cauley Stein never panned out to me. I never liked him in college.
Often.
Look, I just need you guys to go ahead and support D-Lo coming to Phoenix.
Brooklyn already said they're gonna match any offer put out there for him.
So that's say you killed it. You better over offer him.
You want Kyrie? Y'all can have Kyrie.
Nah, Uncle Drew ain't signing. Even though I strongly feel like he's gonna be a Laker.
Yeah.
You think he's leaning that way?
It's in the cards, man.
Well,
it's in the cards. It's in the cards for the Lakers. Soon as Kevin Durant and Clay went down with their injuries, LeBron got on the phone calls and like, hey, look, you come, you too. I want you to come.
But you know what's funny? I'm not mad at him for doing that because this is the West wide open.
West is wide. The league is wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto got blessed because everybody got hurt.
Stop it!
I
Give
can't
the team credit.
I'm giving them credit.
No, you're not.
They played well, but they got blessed. Come on now.
We got blessed.
They was the best team in the league all year. I don't want to hear it. They were the best team. Milwaukee had a good season, but we knew they were going to choke. We all knew they were going to choke at some point.
Yeah, Milwaukee reminds me of that Atlanta team that choked.
No,
Remember Atlanta Hawks team that got beat in the second round of the playoffs?
By LeBron James, yeah. A lot of people have been beat by LeBron.
Remember that Portland team?
A lot of people have been beat by Kawhi. Just saying.
They remember that Portland team back in the 90s with Scotty and some that couldn't go with the hump?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Milwaukee was.
Whoa, the Nets?
Huh?
The Nets team?
No, Portland. Scotty, the jailblazers.
Yeah, I was about to say the Portland Jailblazers when they had Sean Kemp.
Wasn't Zebo on that team too?
He was Fluffy?
He was a rookie.
Or Spuffy or whatever.
They were Monty Wells was on that team.
Jermaine O'Neal
was on that team.
I mean, that team.
That team should have won a championship.
That who Milwaukee reminded me of great in the regular season. Then Kobe and Shaq killed them.
Yeah.
And they were up 15 in the fourth quarter of that game too.
Mm-hmm.
How you do that?
Kablooey.
So,
yeah, that's when Milwaukee.
Topic. Kemba goes where?
I think his best bet is Indiana.
I like Indiana too for some reason.
They're a very established team. Darren Collison just opened up some cat. Tyreek Evans is not going to be there for the next 2 years.
You got Ty Warren, who's slasher.
Yeah, TJ, great pickup in TJ Warren. I believe they got the pieces with Victor Oladipo.
When's he coming back? About
I don't know if he's coming back this season. He had like the same injury Robertson had.
When
Robertson
did he get hurt?
play
He got hurt right before the
right
All-Star
before
break.
All-Star break.
He'll come back now.
All-Star
Like he
break.
destroyed his knee.
Yeah, he'll come back to All-Star break.
Because Robertson.
The question
still
is how
has-
is he?
Still out. They don't
How's he
even know
going
who's
to
going
be
to be ready for the
when he
start of
comes
this
back?
season.
If they missed him, or they probably would. Okay,
Right?
The question is how is he going to be when he comes back? I mean, it might
He'll be like PG. Came back.
Is he going to be like Gordon Hayward? Or is he going to be?
It's going to it's going to take him a season to recover from and feel comfortable with that knee.
Like remember PG got hurt with his leg. It
Yeah.
took him about 2 months to really get in the flow.
But see, and I'm glad you said that because I think Oladipo, offensively, his mindset is very aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? So he'll be able to get back into the groove once he takes a few bumps and bruises and he falls on it and everything is okay. Now Gordon Hayward on the other hand, offensively he's just set up different. So it's taking him a whole lot longer for him to get into the groove.
And I think with Gordon Hayward having Tatum and Brown step up the way they did, he lost some time playing to get back in the groove too.
And that was the worst thing that could happen to Boston because you bring a healthy Kyrie back, you bring in Gordon Hayward back, but these other two guys, like 3 guys, we played so well. Where's our minutes? Why are we being deducted from? What
Well,
did
the
we
problem
do?
with Kyrie, he played hero.
And that's what he does.
Yeah.
He didn't distribute. He should have had 15
Let's
assists.
be real. That's what he does.
I'm just saying, he didn't take it back. He did LeBron James game. Where
Nah.
it's not about the team. I'm just saying. And all right, let's go back to Kemba because I ain't said anything about Kemba yet. He's going to Boston. Good luck. Adios. Get your money. Go ahead and enjoy it. I just think it's an irony for the Charlotte Hornets to lose the all-time leading scorer for the Hornets when we could have had Jason Tatum, when we could have had Jaylen Brown, we could have had all those draft picks, and he's going to that place. He's going to
For
Boston.
Frank the Tank
For Frank
Convention.
the Tank.
Which we are not making a qualifying offer to. That's make him a
Are
restricted
you
free
serious?
agent.
Are you
There's a heart
serious?
attack.
Oh, no,
He's
he's
doing
coming
that. I'll be
back.
surprised.
He needs to sell some sweet tea at McAllister's.
I haven't seen any of those damn commercials lately.
You know, no, I haven't either. But he's going to be there. He's got to be at the baseball game once in a while.
I saw Cody at a baseball game.
Cody's there all the time. He'll
He got it better than
all the
them,
time.
apparently. Can't work out.
Yeah.
So let me ask this question. No Kimba. Let's just say right now Kimba is on his way out. Who becomes the face of the Hornets?
Well, hold on, I'm gonna go over that. I'm glad you asked that question, Smooch. By the way, our man Smoochy isn't down. My brother from another mother.
Before we answer that, let's take a short break.
All right. Oh, I can't wait to get back.
We gotta take a short break. We're gonna leave that teaser with you guys. You think about it. Who do y'all think will be the face of the Hornets? And then we'll come back and give you our predictions. All right?
Michael Jordan.
Thank you for tuning in to BSS Carolinas. We'll rock with you shortly.
I get these headphones straight. I can't get the damn connection.
Like, I'm hoping to God we don't sign
Say
Kelly
stop.
Oubre.
Yeah, that's fine. And then
We don't sign
we'll
Kelly
do Lover, I
Oubre.
guess, next.
And
Well, y'all talking though.
Oh, y'all got Oubre coming
Yeah,
back.
y'all about to sign him.
No, please no.
Oubre,
God.
no, Oubre, I was reading the other day, Oubre's coming back.
Yeah, like 20 million a year.
No, see that's where the crack comes in at. Why would you sign a career 9 point? Like we want to trade Josh Jackson, but we want to re-sign Oubre, and I hate Josh
Didn't y'all
Jackson.
trade up for Josh Jackson?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's right.
They could have taken him.
no. They
Y'all were one pick behind.
yeah, Danny Ainge us, saying Josh Jackson is the pick. That's it, because he break down.
Because they had the first pick and they got the post deal.
Philly took Fultz.
Because Philly had third pick and they traded with Boston.
Traded with Boston.
Because they kept saying, yeah, we want folks.
They never wanted Fultz.
They want
now they
Tatum.
don't know Fultz gonna play this year either.
Because Ball's Laker no matter what.
Yeah, and that was the year we got screwed because once again we was the worst team in the West. We should have got Lonzo Ball. I'm like, all right, cool. We can settle for Jay Tatum.
When I saw Lakers and UCLA ball, oh yeah, Lakers gonna get him. It was right, made in stone.
Then after that, I was just like, maybe we should get Lauri Markkanen. De'Aaron Fox. Bam out of bottom. Anybody but Josh Jackson.
What is Josh?
Phoenix Suns at the 4th pick, Josh Jackson.
Was that the year we got Monk? Or was he?
Yeah, that was the year you guys got Monk.
And Mitchell went to Utah.
Mm-hmm. And everybody was like, let's take Mitchell. Even
Yep.
Clifford was like, take Mitchell.
Yep.
And we took Monk.
Listen,
Now,
come on, man. I like
now Monk turns it around. Okay.
but you can't. You got to blame that somewhat on Clifford too, because we get rookies
We don't play him.
and he doesn't play.
Look at Mo Bamba in Orlando. Haven't touched the ball.
Foul, save as.
He's been playing Japan though. On the World Tour. Yeah.
Oh yeah, are they getting Vucevic?
Change
man.
that
Oh,
to
oh.
format to
That's Tatum Mo Bamba right there.
MP3.
What do you think about him?
And then hit save. Okay. Yeah, you hit yes, I guess. And then once that does that, you just go back up and file and renew.
Hmm?
Oubre for $20 million a year?
I mean, that's not a rumor. I saw they're gonna offer him like 4 years 80, 4 years 70.
What?
Hey, welcome to Hornets organization style.
Y'all weren't in the West.
And this hell got Booker?
Y'all a lot book road
They
name
named
this
this
one like us. Campbell.
Local?
Here's
You want to do
the
like local,
thing.
right, on this one?
Yeah, because we're gonna come back in with the face of who the
Like,
Hornets.
And we try to.
and I hate Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson is statistically better than Kelly
Do
Oubre.
you
But we
want
wanna
to
trade-
trade
we
into,
wanna-
we'll come back to the NBA after we do like, Euro Unbelievable or something?
Yeah, like I'm hoping we keep Josh Jackson. He can go to jail as many times as he wants.
By his age and getting a VIP.
But look, I'm just like Kelly Oubre. I'm gonna pay a guy.
That's actually where I saw, I think Jeremy Lamb Phoenix was what.
That's okay, that's it. I know I saw Lamb somewhere.
That
It
would
ain't Charlotte.
actually fit for y'all. You let go of Uber and bring in Jeremy Lamb. That would actually be up. That'd be good for y'all.
I'll take Jeremy Lamb. Anybody but Oubre. I'm not paying.
Uber.
He's gonna Chandler Parsons us.
Oh, that's bad.
No.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, well, you're.
Alright, I'm about to restart her.
Hell, outside Harrison Barnes.
You don't want 4 years, 90 million. That's the offer they'll give him, which is the market. You got him, De'Aaron, Buddy, Harry Giles, and Bagley, starting 5. That's they're the playoff next year.
Oh, there we go. Here's Ace. You say output.
Welcome back. Thank you for rocking with us. This is the Horseman Sports edition of BSS Carolinas. We'll give you that Horseman theme song, but you love that song.
I feel like putting someone in a figure 4 leg lock right now.
We're from Phoenix.
I want to keep.
Player's about to get pinned. We need to run down to the ring, get him disqualified so we
I
can
want
use the belt with him.
I want a spine buster, man.
Ooh, the double A spine buster.
That's right.
All right, and rocking with us is with my comrades
We're gonna
for
come
Horseman
back again?
Sports. Smoochie D just stepped in the building. What's going on, Smoochie?
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here.
Not training those kids. They need off season too.
No.
I'm just here so I won't be fined.
There we go. Stop
Fair,
it.
fair enough. All right.
And sitting to his right, of course, is Mr. Urbaner.
What's going on, everybody? Fun Saturday, ready for a better Sunday.
Definitely. And sitting across from him on the summit, James, the summit.
I'm
Yeah,
there
yeah.
somewhere. I don't know where. I'm sitting beside Frank Kaminsky selling those T-shirts and ice cream.
He's on a cat buses.
He's sitting on the unemployment line right now. Of course, I'm B3 Exponent. I'm glad to be rocking with y'all, man.
Me and Frank's getting ready to move to the Caribbean, and we'll sell ice cream bars, sweet tea, and T-shirts.
He does look like one of those Adam Morrison types.
Nah, I can't go that bad.
No, I can't say that. Adam Morrison, man, looks like he's been spending time with Don Nelson.
Yeah,
Have y'all seen
yeah.
Don Nelson? Oh, I can't wait to watch that Showtime show.
Oh goodness. When's it coming out again?
It's tonight, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
We got something to do tonight.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
All right. No, that's a good segue because before we left, we were talking about Kemba Walker going to the Boston Celtics. And who is going to be the new face of the franchise for the Charlotte Hornets?
So here's
Hugo.
some news real fast.
Hugo.
Hugo.
You could be all
I was thinking MJ's son, one of his sons, I don't know, daughter, I don't know. Alright, so here's some news on the Hornets.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Cap space breakdown. Let me break this down for you.
This ain't screwed.
Oh no! With 11 players on contract, including PJ Washington, Charlotte has $101 million in committed salary. $31 million below the tax threshold before Walker is re-signed. The All-Star is expected to cost the Hornets $32.7 million per year. If Walker leaves, Charlotte will have only $9.2 million mid-level exception to replace him. Charlotte can stretch the $17 million Biombo contract over 3 seasons. Y'all think we should sign him for 3 more years?
Or go ahead and pay him, get him out of here.
Or
That's
stay under the tax and still have $8 million to use in free agency
What for you?
or second round picks.
Who is signing with the Hornets?
Now, here you go. This is an interesting fact, which you talked about earlier, luxury tax. Signing Lamb would cost the Hornets a projected $28 million in luxury tax costs, which MJ's not doing.
You can make that up in Jordan sale.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. The team does have some flexibility with the non-guaranteed contracts of Willie Herman Gomez, Dwayne Bacon. However, while waiving both players would shed a total of a whopping $3.3 million in salary, would be left with the minimum exception to use in free agency. First of all, we ain't letting Bacon go because we ain't got nothing else. We let Bacon. I mean, you let Bacon walk. If Walker returned, Charlotte would need to use part of the $5.7 million taxpayer mid-level to sign second-round picks Cody Martin and Jamie McDaniels for more than 2 seasons. By the way, I missed the NBA draft talk that we didn't get to have. What the blue hell are you doing drafting a Martin brother? Do you not see him play at NC State or Nevada for 5 years?
Well, he's established.
He's got a worse looking jump shot than MKG. And we drafted him.
He might be a
What in the world are you doing?
That's why I'm playing right this
He's
year.
going to be a
Cody Martin.
new star for the G League. We're going to have
Cody Martin.
brothers up in the G
We
League.
let Antonio. We get Cat Barber go for Cody Martin.
Well, Cody Martin's 6'5", 225. He's going to be a
We
solid
got.
defender.
Who did you work out today at your session? He's about 6'3". You have probably a kid, what, 6'2", 6'3"?
No, 6'9", incoming freshman.
Okay, there you go. He signed. I signed him now over Cody Martin. Freaking Cody Martin.
I mean, look at the bright side. I mean,
What's the bright side to a Cody Martin? To a Martin brother. Let me say that. Both of the brothers are worse than the Morris brothers. I would take the Morris brothers. They're not. I would take
I'll take them right now.
I would take Zeller brothers.
Both of them.
I'll take both Zeller brothers
that's a
over
low
both
blow.
Martins. No, I'm being serious. I'll take both Zellers over.
That's why he
Martins.
was a second round pick, though. We can't be mad.
All right, like we just needed somebody. To
Cody Martin.
Nah, he was second.
Maybe he's looked good in the workouts.
In what workout?
how old is he?
25, 24?
He's almost retired.
Right. He'll be in he should be overseas.
He's definitely up there.
He ought to be playing LaMelo in the Australian League.
He might be over there for about 5 years.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
I mean, he could be starting point guard for the Hornets. You never know.
Oh my God.
So is Cody Martin going to be the official face of the Charlotte
He
Hornets?
might be after this show. The Hornets projected depth chart. That's what I was trying to get to, and I got distracted by Cody freaking Martin.
Second round pick. It was first round, we could argue.
It's Cody Martin.
Second round pick.
At least the tickets will be cheap this year.
No.
No, they won't. They're raising
They going up,
tickets.
yeah.
They're
What?
raising tickets. They raise tickets every year.
30%?
Yeah. They got to pay something. We got to pay for Marvin to do something. So, projected depth chart for the Hornets. Devontae Graham, Nicholas Batum, Miles Bridges, Bacon, MKG, Monk, Cody freaking Martin, P.J. Washington, Jalen McDaniels, Herman Gomez, Biombo, some guy named Franks, Zeller.
Franks.
Yeah, that's our team.
That could barely make it to college.
Team needs point guard if Kemba Walker leaves. Malik Monk and Miles Bridges turn it into starters.
That's what we looking for. We looking to play our young players.
Frank Kaminsky is a restricted
Really?
bird rights. So
Yeah, we not making a qualifying offer to him. You can go wherever you want, Frank. Go back to Wisconsin.
He's going to Boston.
You sell some
Team
jerseys
Kemba
in
going to
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah. Go as a package deal.
No, Milwaukee did good.
for who?
For Frank, it would be a good fit. Because they're going to lose Miritich.
Yeah.
Miritich ain't staying there. Or Lopez. Somebody's not, they're not going to be able to keep everybody.
Yeah, that'd be a good fit, Frank. Just come off the bench, just go 10 points.
Right? And
So,
be in Wisconsin.
And sell tea.
Not there.
They'll sell cheese up there.
Up
Tons
there.
of cheese.
Sell some milk. Are you serious? Him and Aaron Rodgers chugging beer together at Milwaukee?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Because Frank's a guy in Wisconsin.
They love Frank in Wisconsin.
But going back to the Hornets, the face of the franchise is Hugo. I mean, let's get it right. It's Hugo. I mean, who else?
I can
Dwayne Bacon, maybe.
Miles Bridges got the best chance to get it, to be honest. But
Jordan has it exactly like he wants it.
What did we
It's
say
all about
years
Jordan.
ago? What did we say a couple years ago? No one wants to be. Jordan doesn't want anybody to be bigger than him,
Pretty much.
and this is the truth. But even if you sign Kemba, you're screwed.
yeah,
You let him go, we're screwed.
You know what? I'd rather sign Kimba and just get eliminated the first round because it's the East. Kimba and someone decent can get you to the AC.
If that was true, we'd have done it 3 years in a row. If that was true, we would have done it last year. We would have done it 2 years ago. If that was true, we would have got the 5th and 4th seed the last 2 years. That's not true. Nicholas Batum can't play. Marvin Williams can't play. MKG can't play. Send them to the G League. Let them go to the Greensboro Swarm. Let them sell some tickets, iced tea, ice cream, some ice, some rocks. Let them kick some damn rocks. I don't give a damn. They are horrible. And we let them play?
Yeah,
Look,
look.
show did
For how much Marvin Williams get paid?
18 a season.
If for 18 mil, you're playing.
Yeah, in Greensboro.
Just like the Giants, how much they pay Eli Manning? I don't care if you shot. You gotta get your ass on the field and give it all you got.
I don't want to see him. I'd rather see him sit on the bench like J.R. Smith than play.
now Jack chose that Joe.
No, but I'm saying I'd rather see Marvin, MKG sit on the bench and play the young guys than play those
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
we
yeah.
know what we got with Marvin and MKG. Not a damn thing. It's like, no, they're like the pop rocks. You know, you get them and you put them in their mouth and it gives you a taste for a minute. And then it's like, oh shit, I better get it out of my mouth. Excuse my language, young kids. But that's the truth.
Oh, snap. Did you just say language?
I did.
Well,
It's a PG show. I got my listen. I've been listening to Stephen A for the last 2 weeks, and
You routed up like him this morning.
look, I can understand the
fast,
frustration.
though.
I can understand the frustration.
Yeah.
Season ticket holder, and you're going up on the prices so I can see Nicholas Batum.
and then the worst part, then you listen to this dumb fan base that we have in Charlotte. Oh, we should sign Kimba no matter what. Kimba should stay. It's okay. It is great being the 8th seed. What the hell is wrong with you? Have you seen our seasons with Kimba, Big Al? First round elimination. First round elimination.
Now,
What the hell does that get you?
Real close 1 year.
I get an increase in my season tickets. That's all I get.
The only team in the Eastern Conference to not have made the conference
Hell,
final.
I didn't even get autograph session.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even get an autograph session for the Hornets this year. There's no reason I didn't want to get an autograph session with the Hornets. Who the hell want to get an autograph from?
That team's so much.
Marvin Williams? Marvin Williams? Hey, you give me an autograph?
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
Got a Tony Parker. He's a future Hall of
And
Famer.
that's the only one I wanted. Me
But
and my
that-
wife were
no.
like, let's go see Tony. That's all we wanted to see all the season.
Tony said, I ain't coming back for this crap.
I'm
I
retired.
can't even make a seed. I'm going home.
Marvin Williams. Man, I forgot where I saw him at. He was just.
He's always out in the city.
He's just like always like he's looking.
I see him in the city all the time.
Yeah.
I walk by Fourth Ward Park, and he's sitting on the bench the same way he was at the Hornets game. And he's guarding the trash can, just like he does at the Hornets games. He's sitting there.
Go to the gym.
No, I want to say go your butt home. Why are you showing me that retirement home that's on the
So
street?
you're supposed to say go to the gym.
Go to the gym for what?
No.
He
that's
don't
what
get
I'm
no better
doing.
at this age. He's 45. He doesn't get better at that point.
45.
I don't know. He's freaking old. He's got less hops than Enes Cantor.
Yeah, Enes Cantor don't have hops.
Well, I mean, Enes Cantor, the whole Zion Williamson thing. I was just saying.
Yeah, but I think you guys are right. The face of the Hornets is Hugo. Hugo is the most loved character in the city of Charlotte. I mean, he's loved around the NBA circle. They love Hugo the Hornet.
Oh, he's nice and cuddly. It's like the Hornets franchise. That logo is kind of nice and cuddly, and then you look inside of it, and it's a damn Hornet. Really? It's a stinger.
We had to depend on the logo to make ticket sales. That ain't a good sign.
Mm-hmm. We're going back to being the Hornets. Yes, sell some tickets.
Look,
That's what happened the first year.
Buy one, get one. That's all I'm saying. Logo.
This ain't big three. Well, it might be this year.
They couldn't give away balls.
I would sign Jason Terry today. I would sign him and Joe Johnson to play right now to get rid of. I would give them a bag of chips, sweet tea, and $1 million. I bet you they would be better than the players that we got.
Give me Giving Arenas.
Yeah, look, I'm like looking at this. I'm really thinking, like, damn, if I went to a Hornet game right now, like, who would be worth watching?
I know to see the opponents.
No offense.
We're taking it back to the Bobcat years where you're like, oh, the Kings, they might win tonight. Oh, okay, that's the game I want to see.
But they do it
that
now,
too.
though. I mean, NBA in this city is about who's coming to town anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because when Curry comes to town, forget Kemba. That's the thing that kills me the most is like, Charlotte's like, we love Kemba. We love Kemba. Baloney. Did you see the All-Star game when the Curry brothers was here? Or when they come to town? Nobody's cheering for Kemba Walker.
I'm glad Kimbo gets a chance to go win.
Exactly.
And you know what? I gotta give kudos to he's done all he can to win. He's even given Jordan, hey look, Jordan, look, just give me some help and I will discount my services, my all-star services to you. Just give me some help.
Well, they did in reverse. They lowballed him first. They didn't give him no help.
He got him some help. He signed Shelvin Mack. Shelvin Mack, that's your point guard solution?
Third point guard.
We got Devontae Graham, who did have moments. See, I phrase that. He had moments.
Hey, he's a second round pick. Can't be mad.
You can't be mad. I mean, he didn't turn the ball over when he came in. He knocked down open shots. That's what you look for with a second round pick.
No,
now,
he's
Dwayne
out
Kimber
here.
Walker.
Dwayne Bacon's second round pick. That.
Do you know how much of a laughing stock the Hornets are as an
But
organization?
if we look
I'm
at
just
it
saying.
with a silver spoon, Nikolai Jokic was a second round pick, like 41st. Now he's the best big in the league. So maybe.
Whoa. Who are you comparing to Jokic?
Dwayne Bacon might be that
Dwayne
guy
Bacon.
for the second round.
Dwayne Bacon.
Learn, maybe could get 20, 25 a night.
He got to stay out of the G
What did
League.
you tell me the other day? What did you say the other day? You said somebody couldn't guard a Coke machine?
Oh, that's Cam Johnson.
Okay. Dwayne Bacon, same player.
But he could score.
Dwayne Bacon is a better
Hey,
player.
but he was
but
second round pick.
I mean, he's a second
I
round
ain't
pick.
saying it joking.
That's what I'm saying. If he pans out,
Okay. Let me ask you this as a Hornets fan. When's the last time a second round pick worked out for the Hornets? Hell!
Well,
Give
that's
me,
not a first round
give
pick
me,
work for
that's
him.
a better question. Give me a
I
first,
know.
who's the last first round pick that was any good?
Kimber.
Okay, before Kimber. Before Kimber. Give me a first
You
or
traded
second
the first round
round pick.
pick with Jay Rich.
That wasn't a first round pick.
How about
Jason Richardson.
what's Beyond Ball first round pick?
Yes.
Same year as
He was
Kemba.
drafted right behind.
I thought he was drafted before.
He was like
Oh, yeah, you're right.
fourth or fifth.
So who is a player, seriously, who's the last Hornets player that was any good first or second round pick? Tell me the last player we developed
Before Kemba, okay.
that.
I'll be honest with you. Google. This is a question that only Google and Siri can
They gonna say
answer.
Kimba, and that's it. But I feel Keith Sweat coming on. Nobody.
Exactly. So here's my question. When's the last time we switched over to the scouting department for the Hornets?
You gotta ask MJ that.
I mean, I have never heard.
Bob Johnson there.
Bob Johnson.
I have never heard anybody getting fired from the front office except for the general manager. I have never heard the scouting
Well,
department.
they bring their own scouts in, so
Yeah.
so Cho scouts are gone.
But thank God.
It's all cup check now.
Yeah,
He picked Miles Bridges.
which is I like that pick.
No, that was a
He
good
picked
pick.
PJ Washington. I wanted that kid from France because
I
he's a
know.
project.
You want to see me?
I'm not sold on Kentucky players. There's been very few Kentucky players that have done
But every
anything
one
in
in
the damn
10
league,
gonna make it.
right? So we got to see what his picks turn out to be.
But you see, this is the thing now, and it just we think tanking is the new thing now. So do we Hornets fans, do we tank for Cole Anthony?
For
Yeah.
what?
Absolutely. Why
That
not?
doesn't mean we'll get them.
Yeah,
Will we
I
get
mean,
a better
guarantee.
chance?
No, it's different. It's Jordan.
Jordan ain't gonna tank.
We will not.
No,
No.
he ain't gonna win.
We ain't gonna win, but we ain't gonna tank.
Repeat. Listen what I'm getting to say. We will never ever get the first round pick again. We got a better chance of Cam Newton winning a Super Bowl in this town than us getting number one pick.
When was the last time y'all got the number one pick?
That would be
Larry Johnson?
Lonzo.
Larry Johnson.
Lonzo.
Lonzo was third.
Larry's
day.
third. You're right.
I mean
It's
second.
Larry.
Lonzo was second
Yeah,
that
you're
year.
right. It's Larry.
It was Shaq.
Larry Johnson.
Morning and late now.
No, what did Baron?
No.
Baron
Baron was
was
third.
He was third, right? Yeah, that was the last time we got number
93,
pick.
Oh look. Take this year, you'll get it.
No one.
You know what? We might Cole Anthony Carolina, Jordan Carolina.
Yeah.
They owe us. They owe us.
This is-
we crapped on us with Anthony Davis.
Oh, how do you say they owe us?
us.
We put out crappy product. Why do they owe us?
We
just
can't help
crap?
it, but we have to draft
Look,
them.
Michael,
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Michael.
If the biggest city in the world can't get the first round pick, what the hell does
Yeah,
Charlotte
that's
Hornets
that ownership
deserve?
over there.
Yeah, that's ownership.
I mean, but you gotta understand, as a person that attend a lot of niggas, they're schmucks. Like a group of Schmucks Incorporated says, let's buy the Knicks. Okay. And you see how that's running. You see how they take RJ Barrett. We traded Carmelo just to draft the Android version of Carmelo Anthony. On the left hand.
Hey, that's my guy. Just don't get on my guy, RJ. He was clean at the draft.
No, I love RJ. But how are we any different than New York? Because, I mean, James Dolan is crappy. MJ's crappy. Which crap you rather have? Is it the dog poo that you put in the bag and you throw away? Or is it going in the, what's those things on the side of the road you just jump in? The porta johns. That's what we are in Charlotte. We're a porta john. Huh?
You got Jordan at the team store. Difference.
Okay, we get that.
Limited edition joints.
Yeah.
But what I mean, as far as the team going on the floor, the Knicks put on just as good as project as we do.
Well, Dolan came out and said he about profit. He ain't about winning.
Right.
Hey, at least they making money. We ain't making money.
People,
Yeah, it's
they got nothing to do with Manhattan. Let's go to the next game. We know we're gonna lose.
They see on at 1 o'clock on Sundays.
Oh, I'm tired of seeing him. I mean, I'm glad Ron Rivera's there, but he's getting ready to get fired anyway. So
We went to the Super Bowl this year, but that's another
Yeah.
subject for another day.
Look,
I'm just saying.
and as a person, and I feel your frustration because my team sucks as well.
At least you haven't been to the finals.
Yeah, but it
Doesn't count.
Jordan, you take for Cole Anthony. Jordan, sprinkle a little bit of greatness in there, and you'll get Cole Anthony.
But see, these kids nowadays, they haven't seen Jordan. They just
No.
know the reputation.
No, here's the thing. Even if you say sprinkle some Jordan, do you know the last time he sprinkled some Jordan? He did in Washington. Do you know what that sprinkled out? Kwame Brown. That's what that sprinkled out.
Wait. Let me defend the Kwame Brown pick. He did play 10 seasons.
Oh my gosh. You know
Play
who
with
else?
us.
So, you know,
Kwame Brown.
most picks that are bust, they don't pan out. He played 10 years. It was a Jordan pick, and you expected greatness.
And he wanted Jay Will. And Jay Will decided to stay another year at Duke to try to win another championship. That was the only issue. He wanted Jay Will. And Jay Will said, nah, I don't want to go to DC. I'm good. I'm going to stay here one more year.
Yeah.
So it was Kwame Brown or who else was in that draft? That was one of the weakest drafts I can remember in history. Like, that draft had...
It was either him or Shane Battier.
Right? Like, that draft had nothing.
I swear to God, it was like either him or Shane
It
Battier.
was Sean Battier, Kwame Brown, and yeah, I know. And what's oh god, it was actually a good player. It was the third player.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I got it right here.
He met the Okafor?
No, they showed it on TV the other day too when Kwame got selected. They showed
All
it
right,
on
here we
the
go.
jump.
Here we go. Here we go. Tyson was second. Paul Gasol was third.
That was it. It was Tyson Chandler.
Yeah.
They showed Tyson
Eddie
Chandler.
Curry was in that draft too, huh?
I don't see his picture.
Yeah. That was the year
The Bulls.
the Bulls picked that Bulls had Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler.
And yeah, for some reason, Jay Rich went fifth. Shane Battier went sixth. Eddie Griffin went seventh. Jock went eighth. Speaking of bad players,
Yeah, look. Yeah,
Oh,
DeAndre.
the Ghana job.
Ryan,
I've seen him.
He
in
won a
here.
chip.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan White, Joe Johnson went 10th. Kendrick Brown, Vladimir Romanovich, RJ, Troy Murphy. So you was gonna lose that you got Joe Johnson.
Like, the best pick was maybe Jay Rich or Paul Gasol, but Paul Gasol was still a project at that time. Nobody knew nothing about Paul Gasol.
And Kwame Brown played, 10 plus years?
Joe Wall went 25th.
Kwame Brown got a
You still
chip.
talking about Kwame Brown?
Yeah, Kwame Brown
We
played 10
spent
years.
10 minutes on Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown kept staying in the league because he was 7 feet tall and he was athletic. That's the only reason they kept
Tony
picking him up.
Parker.
Well, Jarrell McGee's staying in the league because he's athletic.
Tall,
And
10
his
feet, something
mom
like that.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that in there.
JaVale McGee's mom is awesome. Like,
just
like,
wanna throw
oh, his
that in.
mom's more like that. Like, damn, JaVale, you got a cool ass mom.
I just want to throw that in as a disclaimer.
All right, but we're gonna go ahead and stop this segment. Face of the horn. I'm going to go cop my new Hugo jersey as soon as it goes on sale at the local store.
That's the only jersey
Everybody
that's going to sell.
throwback stuff now.
Right? Maybe you can get it to Kemba Walker at 75% off.
I get also Kimber throwback.
Right? Why not?
Heck yeah.
The
All right,
throwbacks.
keep rocking with us, man. We'll be back with another segment. We'll hit y'all in the face. Stick around.
Now watch Cody Martin be all star.
That would be awesome.
What the hell?
That would be a triumph.
I would.
Steve Clifford ain't gonna do that for the Hornets.
No, Orlando not gonna let him go because they think they're gonna lose Vucevic.
They're offering 4 years.
They only offer 4 years and $90 million. Vucevic is your best player.
And he's still
A
young.
lot.
Let him go to Boston, boy.
They're talking about that's where he's gonna try to go.
If I was Boston, I'll be trying to go after him. No doubt.
They're gonna try to sign him after they get Kimber.
Because you lost Al Horford, you need a big.
I think that was gonna be a better team in the East. You put them together. You put Richard and Kimber on that team. Watch out. And if Jalen Brown and Tatum become stars like they're supposed to.
Jason Tatum is ready to ascend. He ready to be a
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, though. I mean, he was huge for them in that Milwaukee series. They was getting whipped, but Jalen Brown was doing his thing. He dunked on Giannis about 3-4 good times in that series. Giannis was like, oh snap, here comes Jalen Brown again. I bet.
And I'll be honest, they're going to have to move Gordon Hayward.
They're gonna have to. But who's gonna take that contract and not? But I think Gordon would shine more without Kyrie Irving because then he can be more of a playmaker, and he wants to be of the playmaker.
He wants to bring the ball up. I think a little bit more.
But see,
I would. I'm telling you, if Hayward averages 15 and 8 assists a game, that's perfect.
I would not be surprised if he does a little bit good and then he gets traded.
All right, guys. Might have to head out shortly, I think.
Okay.
I got big 3 tickets.
Did you?
Yeah,
Awesome.
she just texted me. Trying to see how many she got.
All right, let's do biggest. I got storylines I can breeze through real fast.
Okay.
Uh,
Unbelievable is the title.
You want to start with that? Let's start with that, I guess. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't doing anything, let me know. I'll see how many tickets you got. Y'all come up there.
72.
Cause she just texted me during that last show, like, I got tickets. I'm like, how many? No answer. I'm like, okay.
How long is the game? From like 12 to 5, 12 to 6?
No, it's like 2.
12 to 2.
There's only
12 to
like
3.
3 games, dude. It's not like last year.
Well,
They
they
only
had a whole
got,
bunch of games.
yeah, they're in different cities now.
It's like 3 games, 3 games
CBS.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm about to head up there now, meet her for the tickets real quick. But I text y'all, I got extras, y'all gonna come there.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Alright,
I meant you told me last minute. Like, has them when the show started.
I'll see you later.
Alright. If she got a bunch of them, I'll text y'all.
Okay. If they in the upper section,
Don't worry about it.
You know how
Well, you know how I do.
You know
It's
how
gonna be
Bobby
upper, but I
is.
ain't gonna be up
I
there.
just walk there and
You
walk
know how
down.
Bobby is. He's got to have.
You know about me the same way.
He's got to have service, and you know.
Oh! Say something real quick before I head out. They might get rid of MC next year.
Who?
What I do down, they might get rid of that next year.
What? Yeah. And do what? And what they gonna do?
They say they're gonna do only app orders, online orders now, just due to the app only.
That's stupid.
Oh, I had my 4 guys already told me they ain't renewing if that happens.
That's stupid. All they gotta do is get enough fans to. What? No, I want my personal service. I don't trust that app. That Wi-Fi in the stadium sucks.
Yeah, so that's the rumor right now. Like they told me already, like you might be going to having the suites now.
It's just sweets. I mean, you know, it's great money in the suites.
Oh, it's more money up there actually, but
Yeah.
that's the rumor going on right now. Like,
Shoot, I make your drink stronger in the sweets because I know
Go
you're gonna
Post.
pull out an American Express card and go ahead and make that tip $1,500.
yeah. So hopefully they don't. I hope they don't get rid of it, but they were talking about it.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah.
Oh, I talked to you guys sit in my section. They said that happened. I ain't renewing.
What's Thomas Davis gonna do with his seats?
I think his wife's staying here still.
Yeah.
I talked to her. I saw her out one day. She said they gonna stay here. He gonna play in Cali. Yeah, but you know his oldest daughter's in college now,
Okay.
so she's going to Kentucky. So like, they only got 3 kids and her. They might get rid of them. Might keep them for because the charity use them a lot too. His Infinity, they use them for kids.
For kids and stuff.
So they might keep him for that. But the team, what they doing, they might not renew either. They said. Cool. All right, fellas.
All right, man.
Yeah, I text y'all if I need extra tickets.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Man, the Hornets are gonna suck.
Always and forever.
The hell will I have? We got Cody Martin. Fucking Cody Martin. Frank Kaminsky. Frank Kaminsky, Cody Martin. Who's the tall? Cole Anthony's the center that's coming out?
No, Cole Anthony's the point guard.
Yeah, who's the center that's coming out?
Where
That's
did
all
Cole
he's-
Anthony say he signed to?
You want to
UNC,
see?
UNC.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Matter of fact, he's
Isn't there a kid going overseas though that's supposed to be highly talented as well?
Yeah,
RJ
RJ.
Hampton,
Hampton, correct?
RJ Hampton, and LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, LaMelo is
Yeah.
going like.
Was LaMelo really highly touted in there?
They got him. They got him going number 3 in next year's draft.
They like LaMelo. Yeah.
LaMelo?
Yeah.
Good God.
And guess what team they got him going to?
Phoenix.
Oh, Vince?
You know you want the balls.
That's the reason his dad wanted him to go to Phoenix so bad. Lonzo in Phoenix.
Let's see. 2020 mock draft. And most likely the teams that suck this right now, they will continue to suck next year.
Yeah. No, we won't stop, that's for sure.
Let us see.
This will be 2022.
Mock draft. Oh, no, they got Phoenix. They got Phoenix getting, okay. Anthony Edwards.
The one thing I do like about LaMelo, he ain't scared to shoot the ball, and his jump shot don't look broken like his brother's jump shot.
They got
That's good.
the Knicks get number 1 at Anthony Edwards. Cleveland, James Wiseman from Memphis. R.J. Hampton to Phoenix.
Don't get a point.
I mean, we'll see what those kids do. Maybe Phoenix might surprise some people.
They got some shit.
I mean, Ayton and Booker, I think, are good too, man. If you can put the right pieces around those two, you can build. Because Ayton played well. He just, was outshined by those 2 talented guards.
I was telling
Those
Smitty
in
on
this
Monday,
class.
they added a bunch of shooters to that team because Cam Johnson can shoot,
Cam can
can't
shoot.
guard. You got Booker. You got
Are y'all going to keep Payton?
you got the guy from Minnesota.
Alfred Payton.
We got rid of him.
Yeah, I got him.
You got Sarge from Minnesota. He can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
James Jones put some shooters on the team. Just can't
I'm
defend.
gonna be honest. I hate James.
Oh no.
I think he's a flipping idiot.
Alright. So this segment is the top stories and do unbelievable, right?
Yeah, and
And wrap it up, or
we can wrap it up if you want. I wanted the storylines for free agency probably.
yeah, let's hit the top stories and then we'll do unbelievable, and then we can wrap it up.
Do we have anybody else? We ain't got nobody. Kyrie. We talk about Kyrie going.
We
to
talked
LA.
about Kyrie. We didn't talk about Mark Gasol of them, but I don't think that's it.
They got LaMelo Ball next year going to the Pelicans.
Yeah, of course he does.
All the balls in New Orleans hanging low.
I'm telling you, be careful with that New Orleans team, man. I'm telling you, Lonzo and Zion together, because all Lonzo's got to do is get the ball to Zion.
Where's the unbelievable?
It should be on Sounds.
Oh wow. Vernon
Double
Carey.
should be there too.
Vernon Carey. Wow. I didn't even know he even went to do.
Let's see, Bon Voyage.
You know, so
Rocky Comedy Punchline. There it is. I kind of see it.
yeah, 2 words is there, Bon Voyage.
In my ears.
Yeah. And Dummies is right there.
Alright.
I just want to try to throw out. Did you notice if we can, if not, it's
The Charlotte Hornets next year's pick is going to be Nico Mannion.
Who?
Nico Mannion,
From
Arizona. He's a redhead kid.
yeah, of course he's really kid. Yeah.
We gonna get number 1 pick next. So do you want me to start with? Did you notice?
Is that number 11?
No, we number 13.
Oh, it won't be higher than that.
You want to start with? Did you notice?
You want to do that first and then
Yeah.
do unbelievable?
And
Can you look up Marcus Smart dunking on, or yeah, at his? If you type in Marcus Smart camp, it'll probably come up. Yeah, it should be right.
This right here?
Yeah, that looks.
Brace his ankle.
Is that from this year? Yeah, 3 days ago. That's it. Is that the whole thing? Oh, dude, it was so funny. He pushed the kid off and pointed at him and stared at him. Yeah, here we go. He blocked his shot.
Dude got a little
No,
handles.
no, he's got some handles. Watch.
Oh,
Yeah, now watch. Now watch Marcus get the ball.
you can't take it easy on the kids.
Oh, yeah, but this is him pointing. Watch. The push off was a little bit much. Look, all right, hold on. Here he goes, push off right here. Look at him! He pushed him on the ground, and then he looks at him and stares at him and laughs. That's not a good angle. I don't like that one. But yeah, he's just staring there and chilling. I like.
Let's see if there's another angle. That was funny.
He pushed him off twice actually. The other angle, you see at the top of the key when he pushes it over his head, he pushes it off again. I'm like, dude,
At least he ain't dumb.
he might as well be dumb.
Yeah, that's not an angle, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
I can play it for you.
That's fine.
When you're ready.
Alright. Wherever you are, man. We're ready.
Look at this thing.
Started.
iTunes and Spreaker.
Throwback.
Yeah, that is throwback.
One and only Breakdown Sports.
I got to do a new one. I'm gonna do a new one
The
this
best
week.
run sports talk show in the Carolinas on the interwebs. With your host,
Oh, I hate
the
this one.
never intimidated or duplicated,
Dude, this is so
Big
good.
Shot Bob.
I like what I saw from Cam.
And the man at the top of the summit, the man bringing it home, Rocky.
Lorenzo King to teach Cam Newton how to slide.
The show starts now.
Still, teacher told me.
What it do? Welcome back. This is for another live segment of BSS Carolinas. If you weren't listening to the intro music, it introduced all of us, but we'll do it again. I'm B3 Exponent, Big Shot Bob, whatever you want to call me. You can call me Ass Clown. I don't care. I got a tough skin. Don't let the light skin fool you. Across from me, of course, is James the Summit.
What's up, everybody?
Want to go down to New Orleans to hang with all the balls?
I do, man. I want to go play the ball. I'm still waiting on the 3-on-3.
LeVar
Me
Ball.
and Smoochie against LeVar and the other two. Whatever ball he wants to use, I don't
I
care.
don't know, man. Like LaMelo and Lonzo might be problems out there.
I ain't worried about Lonzo. I'll back him down. We'll be all right.
And of course, 6'9", Smoochie D in the building. What's going on?
You know what? This might sound weird, but I think we all should try out for the Hornets.
I agree.
Why not?
What the hell?
We can't be as bad as, as everything else they got going on, right?
They're paying a bunch of walk-ons anyway. Issue an open city tryout.
Right? Or do something. That would be awesome. That would be great. That would be.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
sorry,
all right.
son. I had
It's
him
all
on mic 2. He moved to mic 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I switched it up. You know, I did a LeVar ball on you. I switched it up. By the way, yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that for what we're getting ready to do.
All right. This segment we're going to continue touching on top topics of the week, like that top topics. Put some words together. A little did you notice? A little unbelievable. But yeah, let's start with did you notice? If I can pull up the music for it, that would be awesome. Of course, we have dead air when body's trying to figure out the
Sorry. Listen, I'm telling you, this one here, I can't wait. I'll go ahead and start, because did you notice what LeVar Ball said to Molly Quinn on first take? It was over a week ago.
Yeah.
But he says, you know, they're going to break. You can take something like take my break anytime, or we can shift. You can shift my gears anytime you want.
Yeah, because they were off topic, and she was like, let's transition, switch gears here, and y'all guys okay with that? And he was like, you can switch my gears.
But come on, man, you can't do that.
So I did notice that, and of course, did you notice that ESPN said, LeVar, sorry, you can't come back on it.
Stop giving him a mic. Stop giving him a mic, man. Y'all gotta stop.
Completely banned off of ESPN. You're doing great things. And he's cursed the Lakers.
And did he curse the Lakers?
The Lakers.
I think he's cursed the Pelicans. Zion come out first game, blow out his Achilles. Oh no!
It's all about my son. Go ahead. Now
Brought
grab
Lonzo
Dylan.
Ball in. You saw what happened. Did you notice that? Did you notice? I want to do this one real quick. I saw it. Megan Rapinoe, soccer star for U.S. Women's National Team. Shortcut, highlighted, real blonde. Zac Efron went and copied her hairdo.
Zach did.
And now that she got some purple streaks, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my hair purple too. I'm like, damn, Zach, I didn't know you wanted to be on the women's national team, but I respect the love you showing them because they are kicking ass over there.
Yeah,
You doing your thing.
The only thing about it, I saw somebody yesterday tweet out, she's a true American hero. Stop it. Stop it. We got people actually doing hero stuff, and you think she's a hero? because she's kneeling and whatever else she does. Come on, stop.
You know, everybody's with their personal opinions. You
No,
know,
I get it.
she's a huge hero to the
To who?
to the LGBTQ
Yeah.
community. They love her. She's won World Cups.
So
She represents
has
the
Alex
flag,
Morgan. So has
Hope Solo.
Hope
and
Solo.
They give no love to Hope
Right,
Solo. I
right.
love Hope Solo. If you out there
well,
listening
she
at home,
beat up her
listen,
nephew, man.
That 17-year-old punk needed his ass whipped.
He was 6'5", 250 pounds, and he got beat
And
up.
I run into Hope Solo personally. She's only about 5'7", 5'8", 125 pounds. If you get your ass whooped by her, you needed your punk ass whipped.
I'm just saying, I just enjoyed the fact that she took off her shirt when she won. When she scored the goal.
You talking about Hope?
Yeah,
Hope took her shirt off? Or are you talking about Megan?
it was Megan.
Oh, it was Alex
are you
Morgan.
talking Alex Morgan took her shirt off?
Somebody took
They
this.
What
scored-
is
it-
that?
It was like a few years ago. They scored the goal,
And there
it
was
was
like,
like,
Oh, yeah.
so whoever that was,
That was
Thank
that.
you.
I truly support your call. Let me know where I can go ahead and issue a charitable donation.
Absolutely. While we're talking about charitable donations, New York Knicks, if you need some help up in your community, let me and Smoochie know, because we'll definitely be there. Especially if Mr. Fisdale's helping out.
Yeah, true.
We're there.
you got any,
Some charitable needs.
you got any more did you notices that are
I
awesome?
do. The Marcus Smart. Can we see that one more time?
Yeah, let me
Marcus
stop
Smart.
this real quick.
Did you notice that he tried? I understand you can't let kids win, but you pushed the kid off at your own basketball camp.
Replay this thing.
I mean, first of all, the kids got a little bit of good skills dribbling. This kid will never be the same again. All right, first of all, you blocked him in front of his homies, his buddy, right? Now what? Look, he's gonna push off at the top of the kid. He push off right there. There's one.
You carried.
There's a second one. There's a third one. There's a travel. There's a carry. Then he stares him down and points at him and laughs. You're supposed to be. This is supposed to be your basketball camp. And look, I didn't see the little kid anywhere around him after that play. You just ruined that kid's. He'll never play
That
basketball
was
again.
awesome. If that kid don't play basketball again, then that's on him for being weak.
You can't put
It
him
is
out at your
hard.
basketball
Marcus
camp.
Smart is laying down life lessons for
Listen,
these kids.
I don't have a
It's
problem.
hard.
I don't have a problem with him blocking the shot. I don't even have a problem with the carries. I got a problem with him pushing him off twice. Hey, he pushed him off twice.
The little
This
kid
ain't
was trying to
NBA.
hand check.
Oh my gosh!
This is hand checking. You gotta push that dude's
Come
hand
on.
off.
Do you do this for training? Do you do
course.
training sessions you push off?
Yeah.
No way. You push off when you Well, this is what it is.
When I'm training, and the kids be like, "Look, coach, I want to play you one-on-one." Oh, I go
on 'em.
destruction mode.
Like, you challenging? You got the gall to challenge me? Okay, let's go.
And then the funny part about it is, I call it a segment. It's just like I'm gonna let you get your confidence. So I'll let them score, wait till they talk junk, and then they don't score anymore, and wait till just completely shut them down. They be like, Coach, man, you ain't gonna let me give one layup? Nope.
Not at all.
That's the best thing in the whole wide world.
Like, improve your game, and I ain't gotta let you get nothing. You get all the buckets you want.
Right.
That's what
Be
you
better. I get it. No, I get it. I'm just like, Marcus Smart, then pointing at the kid and, in front of his boys. You pushed off on the. You would scar that kid forever.
Marcus Smart got dunked on and had nuts in his face. He got a charge call for it. But Marcus Smart has been in embarrassing moments. So him
True.
turning it around on somebody is
True.
something good.
Alright.
You know what? At least when he didn't dunk.
Right?
If he'd have
I
did
don't
that
think
and
he
didn't
could've.
dunk,
With two hands and hung on the rim and shaking the rim. Then, okay.
then I'll be like, okay.
But he was grinning, gave him the reverse layup. It was cool. He
You
gave him a
know
little
what?
and one and gave him a little NBA taste.
I'm not gonna lie, I would dunk it.
You would have done it.
Would you?
If I could have done it, I would have done it.
So y'all would have at camp.
Absolutely. That's what the kids paid their money to
Bro,
come to the
you would have done the same thing.
You know damn well. You would have probably hit him with the elbow and, oh, yeah,
I
get
can't.
some.
I can't lie. I probably would have pushed. I would have back him
you
down
wish
into
you
the
killed
box. And, yeah, I wish he killed him. That's a little bit different. I didn't do my left hand. I just, alright, I get it. Yeah, you're right. I probably would have done the same thing. So yeah, I'll give you. Alright, Marcus. But anyway, I saw
was
that
great,
video and it was
That was
hilarious.
That was great.
So back to
Any more did you notice this week?
you got any swoops?
I'm noticing that the NBA rule change where coaches can challenge. Please, let's not do it.
You don't like it? Slow down the game?
It's just
It depends on how many challenges they get
right.
and when they can challenge. Like
I'm not really a big fan of challenges. I understand you're trying to get everything right,
but you can't do that.
but it's just like, oh God, another loophole for like somebody like Ray Popovich to really thoroughly investigate and use to their
advantage,
Yeah.
which he does the best. I mean, you can't be mad at it, but you know what it is.
So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. And the NBA Summer League is upon us.
Next week, right?
Friday.
That's a Friday.
Friday. First
Zion
game,
RJ.
Pels, Knicks.
So go ahead and
So everybody's playing, right? So right now, all the summer,
They're-
all
they're-
the top picks.
the top picks will play like 2 games.
They trying to make sure they don't get hurt.
So the Hornets are playing Cody Martin.
You'll be playing Cody Martin. You will see Dwayne Bacon, Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges. We gonna have us a loaded summer team.
Whoa. You mean Dwayne Bacon's still playing Summer League?
Absolutely.
For what?
Cause you got to get better.
You got to prove yourself.
If you go out there and dominate Summer League this year, okay.
He's been dominating for like 4 years.
He goes to the G League. He goes to Greensboro every time.
No,
there's
he
a Greensboro,
dominates the G League. Yeah, I know.
You got to prove
You
yourself.
got to prove yourself.
You got to prove to guys like me you're worth.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So you tell me in Summer League we can keep sending players as much as we want?
Yeah.
What the hell we ain't sending Frank Kaminsky for? What the hell?
We only can send him up, I think, to 2 years.
What? We sent Dre Bacon every year for the last 3. But you tell me we can't send Frank Kaminsky or MKG? MKG should be the king of this event. What? How long have you been in the league? 6 years?
Something like that.
Oh, God! Every year he should be the MVP of the Summer League.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're
God.
like Dwayne Bacon's case, he hasn't been. He hasn't been on the actual active roster for a certain amount of time.
So you have to be on active roster.
Yeah, you have to be on
Okay.
the active roster.
Take Marvin Williams, take MKG, Batum, get them off the active roster, send them. Here's another reason I'd send them to Greensboro. Let them run the Summer League. Let them run the G League. Man, they're the kings of these 2 leagues.
If they let Marvin Williams, the best thing he would do is just like coach,
That's fine.
like Roy Hibbert.
Okay.
Do something else besides play basketball.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like Roy Hibbert is like coaching.
I told you, I saw him at Fourth Ward Park sitting on the bench. That's where I should see him every week.
Next time you see him, just say, go to the work on your damn game.
Do something.
You're too old to work on your game. Go help other people get better. Stop trying to take money. You know, they talking about Jay Cutler took money from Miami. Do you know how much money Marvin Williams has taken from Charlotte Hornets?
How much?
A lot of damn money. Too damn much. Cutler took $10 million. Marvin's taking more than that. It's 18. His player option this year is $15 million. He stole $15 million this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because between the 4 or 5 players, it's $82 million.
So how many years does he have left?
This is less. This year, because Batum's got this year and next year. Marvin's got this year. Bismack's got this year. And Cody has what, 2? I think Cody's got 2 years left.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is what Biombo is you're starting center.
Yep. All right. Listen, Bismack can at least play defense and sometimes. But he can block the ball, you know. Sometimes, I mean, realistically, you know, it's a new sport to him. Even though Pascal Siakam picked up the game at the age of 15,
A new sport.
he's good.
Tim Duncan didn't start playing basketball till he was 17 years old.
Listen, Siakam was doing the praying. He was a preacher. He was learning how to be a priest at the age of 15. It took him a while to be good. I don't know what in the hell is going on with BS Mac Biombo. He's been playing it since, I don't know, 12. And he still ain't.
He got that money. He was more worried about the women than worried about being a better basketball player.
Nice guy, right?
Any more did you notice? Are we ready to move to the top stories?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let me drop that sick beat for you.
Oh, you got something? What we got? Oh, we
Got a little old school.
I'm good with
A
that.
little whiz.
So the first one I got is Kevin Durant down to two cities, San Francisco, New York. We talked about earlier. Where's he end up? Smooch.
He goes to Brooklyn.
Two of y'all on the Nets. You two are on the Nets.
I think it's done.
You think it's done?
I think
I said
Brooklyn.
he stays in Golden State.
I like
Takes that 5th year.
I like that. He likes Brooklyn.
He does.
He's a lot of affiliations with Rock Nation.
He's still under Rock Nation, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Rock Nation does his promotion.
And now Kyrie's Rock Nation.
And
Oh, and Jordan Clarkson's Rock Nation now. Woo! Watch out! It's the Rock!
so I mean, and you know, not only that, just business wise, he's taking a page out of Carmelo Anthony's book. You know, granted, it's nothing like making millions, but New York millions is something completely different.
Don't they got the stupidest state tax in the world?
Well, you know what?
Don't they pay like 15-20%
no,
on items up there?
Yeah, but
Oh, they play a bad
It's
tax.
insane. And then you got to pay for your Easy Pass, for all the tolls.
But see, the funny thing about it is, true story, Carmelo Anthony was smart. He didn't live in Jersey. He lived in Long Island. And then we understood what he was going through, so he got like half of New York for free. He's still getting half of New York for free.
I love B3 because he's the only man to say he's worried about his Easy Pass. Are you serious?
You want to pay for that Easy Pass?
He's got a chauffeur go anywhere he wants to go.
He still got to pay for the Easy Pass?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No, that thing is too
That's
much
on the
for the
house.
mom.
Something like
Hey,
that.
that's on the house. Are
Is
you
it on the
serious?
house?
He just said he's the king of New York. You think, dude, he'll get steakhouses free for life? Come on.
No, look.
You got to win the championship.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He just gotta show up.
If he was a Knick, I think this is also a great move. He goes to Brooklyn. You don't have no expectations for Brooklyn. Hell, people still calling the Nets, thinking the Nets are from New Jersey. And they've been in Brooklyn for like, what, 3 years? You know, if it was the Knicks, then it would be something different. Brooklyn, okay, cool. Ain't no high expectations. It's okay. It's all right.
You can suck.
Yeah, it's just like, this is what you bargained for. So,
Everybody thinks KD's going to the Nets. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Well, we should have an answer before next Friday, right? Before
Absolutely.
the next time we're back on the air.
hopefully.
Absolutely. I want to see where it goes. We'll find out.
Hopefully, man.
So the next one, the Lakers, man. We're going to talk about the Lakers real fast. The Lakers, the trade for Anthony Davis went through already. There's rumor that Kawhi Leonard is going to get an interview with him with the Lakers. Who do they add? This third piece is the question.
This is the $1 million question. Do you take the money you have for the max player and get you some bench players, or do you get another max player? That's one. Two, how the hell does the Lakers have cap space and they got 10 damn All-Stars, but Phoenix has nobody and we got $2 to spend on a player? Just someone make it make sense.
Because the NBA saw those damn ratings, they said we're going to get LeBron as much help as we can because we have to have this man in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So we're going to make some imaginary cap room for the Lakers.
It is baffling to me. How, okay, KD and Clay, they go down. They already got $20 million in cap, as soon as the injury happened. Soon as the injury happened, the Lakers got $20 million in cap.
I just don't understand trading the 3 young players for cap space. I don't get that. All of a sudden, I mean, magically, it went from 23 million to 18 million cap space. Then it went back up to 32 million.
How?
I'll tell you one magic thing. It's called LeBron growing James. If LeBron James wants something, let's do it. Let's do it. Shorten the season. Let's make Space Jam 2. Let's kiss his feet. Let's try to make sure he gets a championship on the way out.
Look, no, I definitely understand that. And people,
but this is what it is.
And people crucify me for the LeBron slander. I just really want to know, like you. And I'm a remedial guy. New York Public Schools here. Like you have to show me on paper how it makes sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make a bit of sense. Here's the other thing about the Lakers, real fast, is I still would not go after a big free agent. I would split the money up and get some good players because you need some shooters on that team. I don't care who you are. You need some, unless it's Klay freaking Thompson. I'm not going after anybody else. I mean, yeah, Kyrie, I get, but Kawhi, I don't understand whatsoever because he needs the ball just as much as LeBron needs it. Anthony Davis needs the ball. And you got Kuzma, but you have no shooters.
Well,
and the reason Toronto is built is because they have shooters.
Well, let me ask you guys this question. What would you do with the max space, the max player cap space that you have? Do you get great role players that can contribute to the team, or do you get another max player?
I personally go after another max player.
Okay, but this has happened with LeBron all over his career. He goes after the max players, and they don't have any shooters. Then it hurts them and they don't have young players. Luckily, they kept Kuzma. I give them credit for that. That was a big win. But you don't have. They literally have 3 players on the roster.
4. They drafted somebody in the second round. I forgot his name.
No, they haven't signed him yet because they ain't got enough money to sign him.
Oh, they don't have to pay.
They got
second
3.
Round. They don't have to pay second round.
No, but okay, they got 3 that we know of: Kuzma, AD, and LeBron. That's it. You go out and sign a max player. That's 4 players. What are you gonna do with the other 6?
Shoot, I can bring cheap leaders and second rounders at that point with all that talent.
No, you're saying all that talent, but it's 3 players. Say AD goes down. When's the last time AD played a full season?
Oh,
We know he ain't gonna play the whole season.
When's the last time LeBron played a full season?
2 years ago.
Okay, he didn't play one last year. He got injured, right? He's what, 35 this year?
Yeah.
We don't know how much he's gonna play. Let's say you sign Kawhi. When's the last season he played a full season?
He ain't never, because he been in San Antonio.
Okay. When's the last time?
He might play 41.
When's the last time Kyrie played a full season?
We know about Kyrie's.
I'm just saying, the point is, even you get to the playoffs, Golden State just showed you they ain't gonna stay healthy during the playoffs. I'm just telling you, it's not because they don't play minutes. They don't have anybody on that roster.
So you split up the money between J.J. Redick and Danny Green? And
Terrence Ross.
Terrence Ross has been a bench
Danny
player.
Danny Green is a good defensive player that can make shots in times.
Who wasn't playing in the finals because Van Fleet was getting them.
No,
and then he
has some
couldn't
big
get off the
hands.
bench.
But see, and this is the crazy part. Like, one, I don't know why Anthony Davis become a Laker. You saw what happened to Chris Bosh. You saw what happened to Kevin Love. So
Yeah.
I guess you're going to be taking a whole bunch of threes. That's all right.
That's the other thing. He's gonna be staying at the 3-point line. You don't tell me Anthony freaking Davis is standing at the 3-point line, not being down low.
I think y'all not giving LeBron James enough
For
credit.
what?
He knows
Okay.
how to play with people.
Oh my God!
I am sure.
I just lost my mind. I just lost
A
my
man
freaking
that
mind.
get a team to 9
Okay.
and go to the finals
Okay.
9 times knows how to play with players.
Okay. In the East, yes, you're right. You're correct. In the East, he knows how to play with players. Okay, hold on a second. I give him credit for making the NBA Finals. I'll give him credit for that. How many chips he's got? He's got 2 out of 9. That is not a big. I don't care.
Rings.
Okay, he's got 3 out of 9. That still ain't that great. I'm just saying that's like batting 200.
Hey,
My
how many
point
great
is-
players haven't even made the
My
finals?
point is, though, you talking about he plays great with players. You can't say that. Because look at every player. This is the 7th #1 draft pick he's played with in his career. 7th.
Who was the other 6?
No.
And when I tell you the #1 picks that he's played with, you're gonna say some of them don't count.
Right.
Like, he played with Shaq.
But it's
Doesn't
a
count.
but it's a #1 draft pick.
Kyrie.
Shaq was shot at that point.
But you going back to he knows how to tell me when he's played. Please give me an example. And I've been asking this the whole LeBron career. Give me an example.
Team.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I'm talking about
all those guys had to sacrifice the
okay, no, in the NBA. Give me a team and give me a year he changed his game for somebody else. For him.
Well,
give me
teams.
LeBron,
the superstar.
Exactly. This is what I get when I ask that question. They can't give me an example when he said
Because he's been around shitty players.
Oh my God!
In 07, he had Mo Williams, Anthony Parker, a shot. Who was the center? Anderson Barry. He took those assholes to finals.
I know what he's done, but I'm asking you the question of where he's changed his game plan. No one can answer that because he hasn't.
He
never will.
He's been the best player.
No. It doesn't matter if you're the best player. You have to adapt to the players around you.
Did Jordan change his game?
He did. He won 6 championships.
Because
I'm not asking him to.
Because
are you freaking kidding me?
Because he was the best player, right? Because he was the best player. You don't ask the best player to change their game.
You don't ask somebody that.
You ask the ass clowns around the best player to adapt their game.
Our Pete, you do not ask somebody that has won 6 and lost 0 to change. Take 2 years off of baseball and still win. You don't ask him to change. Because he's never been around 7 #1 draft picks in his whole career.
Who were the #1 draft picks that were worth?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because you keep throwing that 7 out there, but they were shitholes.
They were
the only
shitholes.
#1 player worth playing with was Kyrie Irving.
Kevin, listen, he played with Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was not the #1 overall pick.
Listen to me. He's had more talent around him than he's ever had as an NBA player. I'm sick of this baloney bullcrap that LeBron lovers say he's never had talent.
So his first 8 years in Cleveland, he
never had talent.
His first 8 years in Cleveland, he had great talent.
No, listen, I didn't say he didn't lead a bad team, but you can't say he's not had talent around him. He went to Miami. Before that, he went to Miami. He joined up with the best players, saying, I'm not going to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 titles, but 8. He went to Cleveland, got Kevin Love, at the time, a best top 10 player. Kyrie Irving, top 10 player. Now he goes to the Lakers as a top 5 player in the league. So you can't say he doesn't have good players around him. My point is, my whole question, I wasn't saying he didn't play with some crappy players. He has. But when has he changed his game plan? And he's not going to. My point is, when he plays with Kyrie Irving now in his career, he needs to play down in the box. He doesn't need to play at the top of the key. He needs to play down in the box. But when has he ever done that? That's all I'm asking you. Can you guys tell me a time he's done that?
I think it just really who's the coach now?
It's Vogel.
Frank Vogel. Really?
Yeah. He's not a bad coach.
He's not going to listen to Frank. Okay, so
he's not a coach. He's never. And that's another thing about LeBron. I'll give him credit. He's never had a coach to help him be as good as he should be. But that's on him.
And this is my take, Frank. In year 15, I think this is where we saw the downfall of Kobe. In year 13, 14, 15, Kobe never changed his game. He was always ball dominant, very aggressive. I got to take my 20 to 25 shots per game. Unfortunately, that
I gotta take my money.
Well, it's Kobe.
It's Kobe.
I mean, because Kobe took pay cuts to Shaq earlier on in that career.
Okay.
So
I'll give LeBron that one credit. He's taken more pay cuts than Kobe has to get over.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
now, and we saw the demise of Kobe because he just didn't change his game. Last year was the first time we seen LeBron James hurt. You picked the wrong time to be hurt. Hurt at 35,
Yeah. It's hard to come back.
and mind you, this is a groin injury.
It's gonna linger.
It's going to linger. You can't depend on it. Anthony Davis is going to give you 60 games.
Right.
Whoever else you get, Kyrie, he's kind of got like a peg leg.
Yeah.
No, his knees are bad. He's shot to.
He's literally Uncle Drew in the knees, age-wise.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just like, now, in order for him to be effective, let's just not. We would like to see his maturation offensively. Hey, don't be so ball dominant. Let Kyrie be a point guard. I think if they get Rondo, I believe Rondo would be a great piece for them.
Absolutely.
No, agreed. That's what I'm saying.
He played well with AD 2 seasons ago.
Who?
In
Rondo?
New Orleans?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing I'm trying to say, and that's what I'm trying. My point was, when does LeBron step back and say, "All right, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna evolve a little bit and let you help me win more"? Because I think if they would have done this in Cleveland, where LeBron say, "All right, Kyrie, you run the point. I'm gonna go down the box," you would have done better.
You know what? We think that, but you got to remember when he first got to Miami, he had to be pushed to be
Right.
that guy
Yeah.
because it was,
It was Wade County.
It was Wade, and D Wade took it upon himself, and this is where I'm getting to.
But they had Rio at that time. That was the point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He brought the ball up there.
But you know the point where you're getting at is Dwayne Wade took it upon himself. He knew when LeBron got there, he had to win
Right.
because the body was on the decline. He said, "Look, LeBron, even though at the height of my career, I'm gonna teach you how to be the guy now. So when I'm with Gabrielle
Season 3 and season 4 is, and I'm shot and missing 40 games a year, you can carry it.
Look, you can do that. So now LeBron is in that. We haven't really fully seen LeBron do that yet because we still got LeBron in year 16 as a top 5 player.
Like he's 28, 29
No,
years old.
and the longevity's there because he's kept his body in condition, and Kobe did the same thing. And the great players have done that when they got older. The real great players have.
Right.
MJ was still great at 34, 35
Right.
before he retired. Took 2 years. He's still healthy. These great players do that. But in Miami, the person that suffered the most was Chris Bosh. Because Chris Bosh was not the same player because he was at the 3-point line.
Absolutely.
Kevin Love, the same thing. You put him at the 3-point line and knock down low where he should be because you have that LeBron effect, is what I call it, where he's got to have the ball all the time and there's nobody down low.
And look, I totally.
That's all I'm saying.
I totally agree. So, what me and you are looking for is when does LeBron say, "Look, I gotta get this offensive load off me. I can't give 27 to 30, 8 and 8 every night."
Here's the thing, even if you don't do it the whole season, like do it, try to say 40 games a year during the regular season. All right, I want to be more aggressive.
Now the question is,
Let the point guard run it. During the postseason, okay, if you want to go back to your style a little bit more, fine. But you need to hand that ball off a little bit more.
now the question is, do they try to do load management with LeBron?
Yes.
You
You have to, because look at Kawhi. After the Kawhi thing, you don't have to. Or KD.
Well, I mean, you have to do load management because he's 35, groin injury. You don't want a chance where it happened to Kobe. You know, the first year Kobe, he was out, he rehabbed at 38?
Yeah, 37, 38.
Yeah, he rehabbed at that in his late 30s. Then he came back, tried to go
Beat Kobe Bryant.
blew it again. And we all know, the NBA is based off athleticism. So once you blow a wheel in the league, it's a wrap. Especially when you're right there at 35, 36. So this is where, once again, we come to the question, do we spend the max money on getting good role players or another max player? And we got a bunch of $2 players on the list.
But the Lakers, we're a storied franchise. We're the king of California. We have to have the star allure. So they're going to push to trying to get that max player, even though they're probably not going to.
Max
You
player.
should. No, you should.
I mean, my point is go out and get a guy like Malcolm Brogdon that can be a good scorer to help you.
Milwaukee would be foolish to let him.
No, I agree, but I'm saying go out and get those young players that can help you. Look at what Toronto, say what you want. They played a Warriors team that was just hurt on the disabled list, but they had a young team around the great player. And you surround LeBron with talent, because it's a thing in his whole career I've never understood the whole team. Let's go 8, 9 deep with LeBron.
But see,
You know how much better he'd be?
But see that, and this is the thing, is what players around him, because this is a league now. It's about money, money, money. So Danny Green, who just won a championship, he's going to look for 90, damn near 100
He
million.
wants 10 to 15 a season. This is his last contract. He up in age now.
Right. So it's just with LeBron is, okay, we surround him, and this is just me. To avoid what happened last year, if we bench LeBron 20 games, can we make it to the playoffs without him playing 20 games?
In the West, I don't know.
It can't be 20 straight games. It better be a game here.
You think it's 60
game
games
there.
like Kawhi had this year?
You have to bench him 20 games.
And you have to pick and choose. Like, if you play a Phoenix one night,
Anthony Davis has to
but if you play a Phoenix, maybe
Right.
LeBron can say you play the
But Anthony Davis has got to play.
And then and he
But
can play.
the thing is, you need to have players around him to make help, because he's getting older. You need to have that surrounding cast, that supporting cast.
Do you think they should offer Boogie Cousins like a 1-year deal?
I think Boogie Cousins goes.
No.
I think
He loved playing with AD down in New Orleans.
I bring back JaVale McGee. I mean, as much as you get.
Oh wait, he's under contract.
No,
He's
a
a
1-year deal.
1 year deal.
What?
But no,
yeah,
I would rather spend $14 million on Danny Green, Terrence Ross. That's $25 million. And then go out and try to get your Brogdon or somebody that can be that young guy to help you. Jeremy Lamb. Hell, go get Jeremy Lamb.
Look, I agree.
Because he will fit.
But see, here's the thing now. Now
JJ Redick.
now we're talking about the Lakers. Do you live up to the hype?
If you can't live up to the hype with LeBron and AD on the same team, something's wrong with you. You shouldn't need a third player with those two players on the team. Because they're two of the top 5 players in the world.
So, and I'm going to say this. So what? We got LeBron out for 20 games, right?
Yeah.
AD's going to miss his usual 15.
Right.
So that's 35 games. It's an 82 game season.
Right.
So you do the math on that. If I bench those two for 35 games, can we go to the playoffs?
But that's the thing. If you do it as you go, you got good players around them, it's okay. But if you do it with, say, a G League player like Devontae Graham,
Right.
You put Devontae Graham out there as a starting point guard. Okay, really? You think you'll win that game? Even if you play Phoenix.
I think you got to pick and choose, man. You got to take advantage of the teams that we know are going to be weak. The Knicks, the Hornets, the Suns. You got to take advantage of all these crap teams on those nights. That's low management night. You sit your ass down.
But everything I heard, there's 2 players. It's Kawhi and Kyrie. That's it. I would not get Kyrie. I would go get Kyrie before I got Kawhi, just because he's the point guard and he can play. He's played with LeBron. he understands what he's gonna have to do.
I
If
would,
you do go Supermax, that's the only one I'm going.
I would go Kawhi because the thing LeBron is always missed on the team is a good all-ball defender where he can play the passing lanes.
That's true. Yeah, and you put them together. I agree on that, but they're both ball dominant. And like if you go, Kawhi is on. He's gonna miss 20 games, but he's gonna play those 60 games.
But see,
Kyrie, you don't know when he's playing those 60. Is he actually going to play?
But see, and I'm glad you said that because just AD, between AD and LeBron, we're going to say 35 games. That means the rest of the squad got to win 47 games. In the West, it ain't going to cut it.
Kuzma could win about 20. Kuzma could win 20.
You let him get 30 shots, he'll get the points up.
Yeah.
They're gonna have, but the thing Frank Vogel will bring is defense. And if your main guys buy into the defensive end, and we know AD is one of the best in the league, may win Defensive Player of the Year if he stays healthy enough. Who knows? They can win some of those short games, gritty, 88 to 50 or 88-86 or some shit like that.
Going real fast, some other stories real fast. Al Horford, where does he go?
I like when you said Dallas. I did like that.
Dallas?
I think that's a good fit for him.
The Knicks.
Next, Chris Middleton.
He stays in Milwaukee. Milwaukee cannot let that guy get away.
Dallas.
Okay. D'Angelo Russell.
Brooklyn.
Phoenix. I got to speak it into existence.
Malcolm Brogdon. Milwaukee.
I would love him in Phoenix.
A lot of teams will love him, but Milwaukee's not gonna let him get away. They're gonna match that qualifying offer quick.
What does Elton Brand do with Tobias Harris and Butler?
He's got to offer them both max deals.
He'll let Butler walk inside Tobias Harris.
Because there's a lot of rumors that Butler's going to Houston. I don't know how they're gonna make that happen.
There's also a rumor out there that he's going to the Lakers.
Everybody going to Los Angeles now.
You know what?
Oh, a month ago, nobody wanted to go to the Lakers.
You know what? No, actually, they found the third team to make it work out with Butler. The Hornets.
Yeah.
Clint Capella comes to the Hornets.
Yeah. I did hear about
Butler
that.
goes to Houston.
Butler goes to Houston, and
Philly gets
Eric Gordon
and some contracts
and some flunkies.
I would do it in a heartbeat. I'll take Clint Capella, especially if we lose Kimba one night, whatever. Julius Randle, the guy with no hops.
Oh, I think
He goes to Brooklyn.
he's going to have to leave New Orleans. Yeah,
Well, he's gone anyway, but supposedly Dallas.
they're looking at him too.
Clay Thompson stays with Warriors.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith, Carmelo, Lakers.
Yep. If they can get
For
there,
$1.
For $1, they might play for free.
For $1.
The Pacers, they end up anybody?
Nope.
It's just who the hell wants to live in Indiana?
Nobody wants to live in Indiana.
But I hope they get Kemba Walker.
But Kemba's going to Boston.
They need a free agent that they're not going to overspend for.
Who's out there? Who's left? Or
What,
D'Angelo
free
Russell.
agents?
I would like to see D'Angelo Russell in
Well,
Indiana.
Van's still out there.
Who?
Oh,
Does that man play?
Hey, you almost had to sit to this.
Malcolm.
Flippity flop.
Somebody says Malcolm Brogdon would be a good fit.
He would too.
He's a quiet 50, 40, 90 guy.
Easy. And then he would get more chances if he leaves Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He's going to start anyway because they got to get rid of Bledsoe. Bledsoe is awful. They can't win with Bledsoe.
Couple other news real fast. Kawhi and Kevin Durant have discussed free agent scenarios that would include them joining the same team. I'm going to throw this out as a shocker. I would not be surprised to see KD and Kawhi in LA, the Clippers. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised to see that.
I like that for the simple fact you can always depend on Jerry West.
Bingo. And who has a better team? Even the Warriors don't have a better team for KD to sit out for a year and come back next year. Because you got everybody else back except for Beverly right now.
Pat Beverly's probably going to be out. He wants to get paid.
Yeah. And
Will Lou Williams be up next year?
Yeah, the next year.
The actual next year, but
You still got Lou, you still got Gilgeous Alexander, you got Shamont, you got those guys ready to step up and play point guard.
yeah.
Got a lot of young guys out there.
And then you got Montrezl Harrell. They got the Zubac kid.
They got a lot of young kids that don't defend. That was their problem in the first round against Golden State.
Yeah, but with Kawhi, they can hold it down for a season.
They aren't gritty like that Toronto team. Like Toronto was a gritty, veteran, rugged team that had been on the cusp of winning and just getting crapped on every year. This Clipper team, they ain't used to winning. They don't know nothing about winning.
Here's the
But
question.
they won 2 games against the Warriors this
They
year. I'm
did.
just saying.
They did.
Without anybody.
Who do the Spurs get?
Free agency?
Do they have
A
any
bag
cap
of
space?
chips?
I don't think they have any cap space. They got the Rose's contract. They still got Aldridge
Gasol,
contract.
they got Mark Gasol coming off, right?
They got Powell coming off, yeah, but they got to pay. They got to pay Murray. They got to pay a couple of these young kids. Bertans, you want to keep him? Like San Antonio is going to hold back. I don't even think San Antonio is looking right now. They're going to try to keep doing what they do. We know what San Antonio does.
Yeah.
They draft players. They work with them like that.
Did you hear about this? The Phoenix Suns come in with a 4-year, $80 million offer sheet on Rozier.
That's not bad.
That might be a
No!
story.
You
No!
don't want Terry Rozier scared,
Look,
Terry?
Phoenix has to get out, my God. Stop overpaying backup people because place where backups can start.
Phoenix. They love to golf and the weather out there, man.
Bledsoe, IT, it's like it's a stomping ground for backups. Oh, look, man, I ain't gonna start nowhere else in the league. Let me come to Phoenix and get paid. No, I don't want Terry Rozier. D'Lo or Rubio. If not, pick me. Give me 80 mil to pass Booker the ball.
Yeah, Rubio is a free agent, isn't he?
Yeah. They got Rubio out there. Where's he end up? Phoenix.
Look, I'll take him.
Rubio should go to San Antonio. Yeah, bro.
That would be
I think he would
perfect.
fit beautifully in that San Antonio system.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was just one deal. Do you want to wrap up? You want us to do any of the unbelievable or anything?
You got anybody worth mentioning for unbelievable?
Go to the thing. You can go ahead and mention them real fast. Just go to the list.
Let me stop a little.
Let me say congrats. You don't have to play music if you don't want. You're unbelievable to Giannis Aldo Award winners, Rudy Gobert, Mike Budenholzer, Lou Williams, Siakam, Luka Doncic, Vanderbilt wins the College World Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that kid Rocker, woo!
Who drafted him?
He is a monster. Look up, you'll have to look him up after the show. He's huge. Walker Buehler, 16 strikeouts versus Rockies, most by Dodgers pitcher without a walk since 1893 when they moved the mound back. Ricochet beat Samoa Joe to win the U.S. title at Stomping Grounds. Dodgers are the first team with 3 straight walk-off homers from rookies, and then they got beat last night 13-9. But you know, it's all good. Got 57 wins. Congrats on NBA draft, especially top 3 picks. And watching the top 3 after with the post draft with your dads and moms, it was amazing, man.
I've never seen so many ugly tears for guys that have just been made millionaires in one night.
No, but
like, there was so much ugly tears, ugly crying.
Yeah. But if you listen to Zion and RJ and Ja, they're humble. It sounds like they're humble guys. Mm-hmm. They're hungry, and that's the biggest thing. I really enjoyed listening to them talk. And 2 of the 3 in South Carolina.
It was really great. Actually, this was probably the most hyped draft in a while because like after pick number 3, you didn't know who else. You know, a lot of surprises in the draft.
DeAndre Hunter, though, I think he's going to be a player.
He probably will.
I think Jared Culver's going to be very tough too.
I think
a lot of steals.
Like Boston got Bo like 40 something, right? Yeah. Or did they sign Taco Fall?
No, they signed Taco Fall. The Nuggets ended up getting
Nuggets got Bo. Yeah, they traded for him.
The Pistons. No, not the Pistons. Cleveland ends up getting.
Cleveland did real.
They got Gardner. If you have Garland and Sexton be a good guard
And-
combo,
They got Kevin Porter from USC.
that's true. Yeah.
And you know,
late in the first round.
yeah, which he was projected to be a top pick.
Didn't y'all take Kobe White?
Who was?
Or
No,
was that Minnesota?
That was Chicago.
Chicago.
Do not sleep on this guy, and y'all might kill me. Jordan Poole in Golden State. I'm just throwing it out there. He's a shooter that if you just put him on the court,
Just let him spread.
And I think, and you know, that was a great pick for Golden State. He fell right into their laps. Who else? Washington got some good players. It was a lot of surprises. Once again, this probably has to be the most hyped up draft since the 03 draft. And I'm really looking forward to the Summer League.
Because the Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Joel Embiid draft was super hyped too. And
Right.
unfortunately, Wiggins and Parker have not lived up to the hype.
No, Jabari Parker,
Jabari got kept
Injured.
hurt.
Wiggins,
Okay,
he
Wiggins
sucks.
sucks.
Hold on. It was hyped, but this was hyped more than that.
This one is
I'm
because
just
Zion,
saying,
because
not
the
just
star
Zion,
Halo Zion.
not just Zion, Ja Morant.
I like that.
I just think that everybody loves Ja, and then you add RJ. I'm just saying, and look at the teams they're going to. RJ's going to the Knicks, and then we got no others, whatever. But we do have RJ in New York.
But you know what? And that's the thing. I would really like to see how he pans out in New York because
It's gonna be tough.
yeah,
So
One of the first questions they asked him, "Are you ready to put the weight of this franchise show on your shoulders?" Like, dude is 19, ain't played an NBA minute, and they've sucked for years. Give RJ a chance to get accustomed to the game.
well, the thing about it is, you know, I don't understand why the Knicks will get him because they got they got Dennis Smith Jr., got Kevin Knox. Now you get another ball dominant guy in RJ Barrett.
But
It's not enough shots.
RJ can get his own, and he led the Blue Devils in assists.
Yeah.
Because he had the ball all the goddamn time.
but you also got Thomas Mitchell or Mitchell Thomas.
You know, Mitchell Robinson,
Robinson.
they got Alonzo Trier.
So you got some guys.
They got-
That's a good. I like
They got a
Lonzo.
lot of young.
I
Young
think,
Gunners.
but you had to pick RJ because it's RJ. I know you got Knox and other guys, but in this league, this draft to me was all about shooting, and that's what every team addressed in this draft,
Yeah,
except for the Hornets with Cody Martin.
And PJ Washington, because he ain't shooting.
But Cody Martin,
Yeah,
man,
but you know what though?
Cody Martin averaged 12 points a game last year.
But Kentucky guards normally pay.
He's a forward.
He's 6'8" forward. And he's not built like a traditional
Wait.
6'8" small forward.
Wait.
He's built more like a power forward, but he only
Yeah.
6'8".
But you know who else is a forward? MKG. He's Kentucky. Anyway, dude, was there any more real fast? that I didn't mention?
RJ Barrett's suit, man. That
Right.
pink suit that he was rocking with those Louboutin studded loafers, he was killing the game. Y'all guys are. So way to go.
Let me throw the dummies real fast. You ain't gotta play music.
Let me play the music. I got
You can play
music.
music.
I want dummies of the week. Can we do that?
Yeah, sure. All right. I was trying to speed you through it.
Someone said so.
I know you got to get lunch. But sure. Some dummies of the week.
Let me get back to our page.
Man, there's so many. Actually, not. Knicks fined for banning media $50,000 for not allowing New York Daily News access to post-draft press conference. Fan falls at Diamondbacks game, reaching foul ball and then kicked out of
And
it.
then kicked out of it.
If you don't fall, come on.
You fell on your face and then you got thrown out. That's a double dummy.
Oh, I do. Unbelievable too to all the all-star starters that start in all, especially the first timers.
Absolutely.
Cody Bellinger.
And I heard this story off of the Breakfast Club the other morning. Donkey of the Day given out by Charlamagne the God. It was to an Uber Eats driver. The Uber Eats driver drops off his food because that's what Uber Eats does. They bring the food to your house. So the woman receives her food. She's opening her container and it looks like it's been messed with. So, she going back downstairs, she goes outside to ask the driver, because she saw the car was still in the driveway, asked the driver, yeah, did you happen to open my food, or what's wrong with my food? What's going on here? She walks up to the car, and this dude is jerking off in her driveway. So she puts it on video, puts it out there on Instagram, sends it to Uber. Like, don't order Uber Eats. You might end up with some extra sauce on your meal. Just saying.
Now you know the secret sauce.
Look, you see something a little yellowish and creamy on top of your food that you weren't expecting.
Oh,
you know what Uber Eats did to you.
Absolutely.
Man.
So, dumbass. Come on, bro.
All right, we got shoes of the week. We can talk about later.
Oh, I got one more dummy of the week. James Harden. James Harden, for playing defense for nothing. All that defense, and you didn't win MVP. If people crying and bitching and complaining, you don't play defense. He actually was in top 5 in steals and deflections for him not to win MVP. James Harden, don't play defense.
Don't play defense. Just shoot the ball, man.
Just shoot the ball, man. There you go.
All right. Let's go ahead and close the show.
All right.
Little bon voyage.
Oh, we got 2 words?
Oh, let me see.
You ain't got to do that if you
Yeah,
want.
we got 2 words. We got little 2 words.
There's not many, I promise. Oh, baseball. We'll talk about baseball next week. I'll start again. Enos Cantor says Zion is overpaid or overhyped, and just another smaller Julius Randle. Or just another.
Dumb bait.
45. The amount of points Julius Randle claimed he put on you the last time y'all met.
Right.
Panthers will be on Amazon show All or Nothing July 19th.
Win games.
Please.
Once
Stop.
again, overhyped.
Damn, is this just the overhyped show right here?
Speaking of overhyped, Undertaker's tagging with Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. Is that a snort? That's what I thought. Overhyped again.
AEW,
right? AARP, WWE, Old Timers Reunion.
Jeez.
That's all we got.
Let's go on. You want me to start? You want to start?
As always, bon voyage to this week's episode of BSS Carolinas, Horseman Sports. As always, you can catch us everywhere, like my comrade, the Summit loves to say. Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio,
iCloud, no more Apple,
SoundCloud, Cast, Tab,
Skynet,
BreakdownSportsShow.com,
Book, Connecticut School of Broadcasting,
1-800 TV Radio, go CSB.com.
Big 3 Tournament,
We there too.
Cody Martin's house.
And you know what? He was just spotted downtown.
That's right, James just told me. I bet he's buying a bag of donuts.
Krispy Kreme, you love the Krispy Kremes.
Go work on your game.
Yeah. Tell Marvin get off the bench. All right, Dubs. Let's go to Warriors real fast. We're having to spend $375 million coming up on these free agents. Good luck with that. Darren Collison retires after 10 seasons. Why did he retire? Was there a reason?
Faith and family.
Faith and family.
I believe he's going to be a Jehovah's Witness full time.
That's what he said.
All right. Hey, power out to you. You had a Jay Cutler career, 10 years of taking money. So good job.
Yeah, from Netherlands High School.
So good job for him. And lastly for me is Bob Lee retires from ESPN after 40 plus years. So
Bob Lee,
yeah.
Bob Lee. I love the sports reporters too, man. I used to wake up every Sunday to
I
catch
did
that.
too. Where we can catch Urban Outcast?
Urban Outcast, you can catch us on YouTube, on Legion of Greatness Network, or Urban Outcast on YouTube. Legion of Greatness Network on Facebook, Urban Outcast on Instagram as well. We'll come to you with a dope show.
You hear all the snaps too. The snaps mean it's popping, baby. It's popping.
From 6 to 8 on Monday evenings. Also, we get ready to go ahead and start give you a little bit of tidbits for fantasy football, so you can go ahead and
It's that time of
dominate
season.
the draft.
We will have a special coming up for that, coming up soon.
And hopefully we could do a live fantasy football show.
House.
So you can watch us
Draft our team.
draft, as some of us will be winners and
Some will be losers.
someone will be pissed because I probably Bill Belichick the hell out of
Mm-hmm.
them. Trade them while they hot and they get injured.
All right.
That's it.
Of course, like BSS Carolinas, you catch us everywhere. Thank you for, this long show. Speaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Trying to think. Add to broadcasting. Thank you. Thank you, Sleep Mattress, Sleep Number. All those great beds that you can buy.
Stuff
Just
to
mentioned
sleep
this
on.
summer. I think that's it for this week, man.
It's always, man. Sports is life.
Hey, you can catch us everywhere.
Hey.